Yo, it's your boy Rick Bell, and when I want to hear some real shit, I listen to Conceited Nobody. They keep it 100.
Couple of nobodies you should fucking listen to.
I just caught the 40, I might let it bang on them. I might rip my heart, I pour out all my pain on them. I might wanna shine, cop a couple chains on them. I might wanna stun and pull up in that Range Rover. Half a pint of lean.
Nas. Nas.
Yeah. Get your eardrum de-virginized. While the music is Eardrums de-virginized from the words of mine. Just a word of advice, you can't murder Nas. All my niggas certified, we got certain ties. Streets was the office, we didn't need a shirt and tie. M-I-A-M-I, weather like the Virgin Isles. I ain't got no jury.
You know what it is, it's Conceited Nobody. This is Nas' and new album, Kings of These 3. This is the beat he's like slapping on this.
The quality is surprisingly like at the level that he's still going 30 years in.
Still doing it.
It's amazing. The quality and the quantity. Because he's dropping, this is like album 4 in 3 years.
Yeah. Why do you think he's doing that?
It's a high clip. I think because he's rich, he's nice, and he's fulfilling a passion he got. Like, because he don't got to rap at all. But I will never tell him to stop rapping. Right?
Crying for his next feet. As odd as it gets, it's not even a toddler yet. Gang members got nothing on these congressmen. Plus, Ray Liotta and
not gonna front. I only heard the album once because I keep going back to the Drake album, but this shit is knocking in the car. This is fire music.
Big shout out to Hit Boy. Yeah, the production on this.
They got a good thing going. Their chemistry is like top notch. That's what it is. This is the shit that Nas was missing most of his career. There's a fire producer that could. That it's a perfect marriage because Nas, he don't change, even though he jumps on drill beats here and there now, like with the recent shit, he don't dumb down his shit, he don't change, it's still Nas. Even if I never had 2 arms full of Grammys or responsible. He even changed the flow, the beat changed up and he's still killing it, yo.
Oh my God.
Michael, the vocals are overdubbing, bouncing off the wall, always starting something. Behind the scenes of the Thriller video, big budgets. Moonwalking, smooth criminal talking. I'm changing colors right now till I'm dark skinned. Adam Clayton Powell, complexion the Baldwins. Andy, are you okay watching me transforming? Pinky ring, like the socks and the glove. Know some money getting thugs and could buy the Beatles pub. That's what I really call copping white, reeing up.
Yo, Nas will catch a flow and it's over.
It feels good because it feels like he represents me. Right? Like, yo, I can still do it, yo. We can still get busy.
You from Staten Island, though.
So what? What's stopping me?
What's stopping me?
Where's it at, yo? Congratulations. You finally get to meet me. Bro, Wonder, what up?
Big shout out to Staten Island. Shaolin in the building.
Every day.
You know what time it is. Yeah. We got Queens. American Queens all day. You gotta
feel the same way, shit. You repping Queens all the time.
Nas is one of my heroes, man. Rap-wise, at least.
I remember the Jay-Z and Nas beef. You was riding the Nas wave heavy, son.
Queens.
That's why it's funny, like, to me now, when you talk good shit about Jay-Z, it's always funny because I'm like, I remember when you fucking talked. You was talking crazy shit in the 2001, yo. That fucking blueprint.
Yo, fuck that shit.
You was like, fuck him, yo.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Queens, fucking Nas, he ate that motherfucker, yo. That was a good moment, yo. That was a fun time, yo.
Blueprint came out, that shit trash,
like, fuck
yo.
this shit. You was shit on the whole album. I'm like, yo, this is probably like one of his best albums. I don't give a fuck, yo.
Fuck out of here, yo.
It was every day for like a good 8 months, yo. We was fucking talking about that shit.
Yo, Ether, yo, man, I might make me want to play Ether right now.
Play that shit. That's one of the best fucking diss tracks ever.
You know what I mean? Because when this shit came out, they tried to come back and say Takeover. Was this? Nah, cut it out.
Well, Takeover came out first.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Takeover.
And this was the response to it.
This was the response to Takeover.
Then he had something after that, though.
Yeah, and that shit. Nas was like, yo, I ain't even respond. That shit ain't even worth my time.
The last time we heard gunshots like this, it was on Tupac shit, yo. I was like, yo, what he doing? Once I heard the gunshots, I was like, yo, what he doing right now?
Just that. I was like, that's mad bold, yo.
This is like Tupac shit.
That's like no subliminal shit. He's like, nah, it's out the gate.
We put it on the hook.
And I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I'm coming for your neck.
Yo, rest in peace, K Slay.
And this is 20 years old, this record.
Still slapping.
Not positive. Who
The
the
only-
best?
the only
Pop,
diss
Nas,
track-
and Big. Ain't no rest.
The next diss track to really like blow minds was when Eminem dissed
50.
Benzino. Oh, 50 shit. 50
That was with the 50 shit. That was like in that 50 era.
50
like
shit-
put the battery in M's back to really
Yes.
wild out.
50 shit was fire as far as like watching him but 50 shit was a body of work. It wasn't like one track. So I could say like 50's era was like, yo, that was fly. But like the one track when you heard the I never seen no evil Ravenzino, an 83-year-old A Pacino. I was like, oh my God.
What was that? I was Go to Sleep?
Yo, oh yeah.
Go
yo.
to sleep, bitch.
Oh,
die,
my
motherfucker, die. Time's up, bitch. Close your
Son.
eyes. Yeah, he was wild. I mean, M was always dissing people. So it wasn't far-fetched, but when he got with 50, it like turned up.
It took to another level.
He was like, "Oh, we could talk this much shit."
For that 4 or 5
Like, oh, now
months.
I got street cred. Oh,
With the
I'm
Green
balling out,
Lantern
yo.
shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, he went off
the
on Green Lantern.
Oh my God, invasion. Yo. Like, that's when D Block blew the fuck
You
up.
can't even find that these days. That Green Lantern, because you know they beefing now.
I got it.
You got the CDs?
I got that CD.
You got to burn that.
Everywhere we go, people wanna know.
have to burn
That
that.
shit was fucking moment. What was that? 03, 04?
Yeah, it really was. It really was.
Yeah. Shout out to Nas, King's Disease. He could still make these shits, yo. He could make one every year. I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, I mean, yo, Nas is a staple, man. I'm always gonna like, yo, anything he drop is gonna be like, yo, let's put this in the CD.
And it's good when you're not expecting it. When it's real dope shit that you're not anticipating, it's like a nice surprise.
This was a surprise album.
I mean, he announced it like a month before it came out.
Everybody's doing the Beyonce, huh?
Yeah, nobody wants to spend money on marketing.
I see.
Fuck that, yo. Fuck that marketing budget, yo.
I mean,
can
Nas is
promote
Nas,
this shit
right?
myself. I
Instagram.
promote it on my Instagram.
Hey, you got like 15 million followers.
Yeah, y'all throw
You
it
let
on
them know
my
I'm
IG,
dropping
y'all
on
throw
some
it on
shit.
my Twitter. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck the record company.
Fuck marketing.
I think that's why he probably owns all these records too.
This is
Flat
all
out.
him and fucking Hit. What is it? Hit Boy?
Word.
Yeah, hell yeah. He can make King's Disease 10.
Big shout out to Nas. He's on he's on a press tour too. He's on a press tour too. He's also on a press tour. You know what I mean? So we see him popping around and shit. It's been good. Queens all day. You already know what time it is.
Yeah. Word.
Yo, this
you haven't
British
heard.
this British actor was making fun of Americans and how we always
Who said that?
I forget his name. But how we always expect people to know what it is.
You
Like,
know what it is.
You know what it is.
He's taking it literal.
He's like, you got to go there and really know what's going on. You know what I mean?
I do not know.
I
what
don't
it is.
know.
I can't do a British
I don't
accent.
know.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
was thinking my son here. He'd be like, I'm confused. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
No,
you already know.
Yeah, right. You understand me?
Yeah, I mean, he's like, yo, you gotta already go know what's going on when you go out there.
You know.
Don't you
And
know?
if you don't know, they're not gonna tell you.
I gotta tell you.
You gotta
You just
figure
gotta
it out.
know. You
yo.
gotta figure it out.
You know.
You dig? I
Yeah.
was saying all types of shit. That's funny.
Yo, how's your week been?
Oh man, how's my week been? Not bad. Low key, staying low after the vacation. I did something today at work that I never do. Usually I just mind my fucking business and I usually don't care enough to like interfere with somebody else's life. But today I was driving around. On the overnight, it was icing up in some places. So we dropped salt and shit, right? But the salt we drop, it fucking eats up the concrete. So, right, don't eat that salt. Don't fucking touch that salt with your bare hands. That's not good for you if you live in New York. And this dude was walking his dog in the street. And I know for a fact, the dog is like, you know, he didn't have nothing covering his feet. And that salt is going to tear his fucking paws up, yo. And I drove down half the block and I just felt terrible for the dog. And I said, I got to let this guy know. If he don't know, I felt like
If you know,
I got to tell him. If he didn't know, I got to tell him. And he's on the phone. I had every reason not to do this. I'm working. I I usually don't do this. And he's on the phone walking his dog. It was a black lab. He was fat too. He was eating good. Fat, happy dog. I walk up to him and I go, yo, excuse me. He puts the phone down. He's like, what's going on? I go, yo, listen, there's salt in the street. Last night was icy. I explained it to him. I say, yo, please don't let your dog walk on the salt, yo. It's gonna tear his feet up. Like, get him some boots or something. Yeah, I usually do. It's just that piece of the sidewalk was fucked up. Usually I know better. And I said, all right, man, just take care of the dog, please. I don't got no pets or nothing. I'm not a dog person or animal person, but just that moment, I was like, I gotta save this dog, yo. I hope he don't do this shit often.
Dogs looking at you like, save me.
He was mad happy when I walked up to him. He wasn't aggressive or nothing.
Save
he was
me.
shaking his little tail and shit. But I felt good doing that.
Okay.
I never do shit like that.
It's a good deed for the week.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. What's up with you, yo? What you been up to? Anything crazy? Anything not anything out the norm?
My car died.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh man. No, that's the right page. Oh man. That's it. It's Dunzo?
Dunzo. Shit is.
Couldn't get revived? What happened?
Yo, they could get revived. I'm just not putting that bread up.
That's too much, right?
It's not even that it's too much. It's just, I didn't want to hold on to it anyway. Yeah. It's a 6-cylinder. It's a gas guzzler. So I'm like, yo, I needed the kick to be like, yo, get out of this thing.
It was the push to like, all right,
yeah. So it's like, it died. I was like, okay. It made it home though. Because, I was driving home and the shit was like, I'm like, yo, you better get us to the crib. I said it to her. You know what I mean? You better get us to the crib.
Stop your shit, yo.
Stop your shit. You know what I mean? I know you limping now. You know what happened was shit. I was away and somebody hit me while I was parked.
Oh man, that's bullshit.
Yeah, and I think it broke something internally because it had broke my steering column. And it was like, they hit hard, son.
Yeah,
it was like, when I came back, my car was like up on the ramp type shit.
On the curb?
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And my shit is heavy, son.
This shit.
For you
got a truck.
Yeah. Shit is in park. You know what I mean? Like for you to knock it up on the curb.
Over like that on the curb? Yeah.
Yo, you hit that shit hard.
Fuck that shit up.
So, I had, it was like, yo, when I heard something in the motor go, cling, 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 cling. I'm like, damn.
Ah, that's no bueno.
You know what I mean? So I'm driving home and I'm like,
yeah, once the engine goes like that, something major, that shit is never the same.
I'm driving home and I'm like, yo, I hear it. And I'm like, yeah, you better get us home. Stop playing with me. All right.
This is gonna be your last
I turn the
ride.
radio off and shit.
Yeah.
I rub the dashboard a little bit.
Lower the window a little bit.
You know what I mean?
It's back cold. Like,
yeah, you need to get us. You need to get us there. All right.
Anytime something's wrong with the car, you lower the window, right? Like you lower the radio, like that's just gonna help.
I heard the music come on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So it made it to the parking spot.
Ride or die, yo.
Just never came back on.
And it chose the latter.
That's it. Got me home safely though. It was a good car. It was a good car.
You got good memories.
Yeah, I had it like almost 10 years.
Really? That long?
Yeah, I bought it like in 2012,
Shit.
2013.
Yeah, 10 years. There you go.
You know what I mean? I had that in the Jetta. I had both at the same time.
Same time.
Yeah. It was good, man. I had many rides with it.
What's the plan for the you getting something new soon or?
Taking a bus.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down. The winter's coming.
PT cruising it.
That's it. I took the Long Island Road. Yo, let me tell you my Long Island Railroad story.
Oh, here we go.
I took the Long Island Railroad.
The LIRR.
Right. And I'm going like a couple stops. But apparently in Brooklyn, you can only stop when the stops in Brooklyn, you have to be on it's 8-car trains. And you have to be in the first 6.
A certain cart. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, because the platform isn't long enough. So the last 2 carts, they don't open the doors.
What kind of engineering faux pas is that? The platform isn't long enough. Who made this shit?
If you at your stop,
if you know, you know.
You better be in the right car, yo.
Come on, dog.
You gotta get off the next stop.
I'm in the fucking
what the fuck?
8-car hitting the window like, how do I get out?
You trapped?
Trapped, yo.
I'm hitting all the buttons, yo.
Then, you gotta move through the train carts and shit. I'm like, come on, dog.
Shit.
Come on. Shit was scary for a moment.
You gotta sit in the front.
To make it even worse, the conductor saw my ticket and never mentioned to me.
They don't say shit.
He didn't say a thing.
You don't care what they still hole punching?
Come on, man. I had to give him a dirty look when I walked by.
They still hole punching?
No, I had the app. You download the MTA app.
Oh, right. I would assume. Damn, I haven't been on the LI fucking double R since like 05.
It was a comfortable ride, quick.
I don't ever had no problems.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
I got seized up one time because I fit the description.
Word?
Yeah. They're like, you got ID? We gotta fucking size me up and shit, pat me down. I was like, these dirty motherfuckers.
Is he doing a stop and frisk era?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough time.
0405.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fit the description.
No, the stop and frisk era was rough, man. Yo, I remember they ran down on us in a ball one time. Oh man, they didn't give a fuck. They just put your hands in your pocket, violated.
Yeah, what type of shit is that?
What is that? A pen? No, it's my dick. Okay, pervert.
You fucking creep.
You know what I mean?
Stop touching me.
Stop touching me. It's my Johnson. Get out of here. Excuse me. Where's your supervisor? You know? But yo,
man.
You know what we did? Yo, you saw Black Panther.
That's another thing I did, yeah.
Oh man.
We did see it. We didn't see it together though. How was what movie theater you went to?
AMC. I can only do the recliner seat.
I went to the dine-in. At
The mall. What'd you have to eat?
Yeah, I had a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Oh, that sounds good.
Fire. So good.
I had rice, beans, salad, Hooters wings, and popcorn.
That's dope, yo. It's like an event going to the movies.
Listen, my movie theater doesn't allow outside food. I walk
You
in.
suck that shit in old school, yo?
Listen, I'm coming through the joint.
Yeah, the wings.
Hooters is next door, right? Me and the guy in the front kind of lock eyes. He sees me walk into the Hooters. I grab my bag. I with my girl, right? So and then we're walking into the movie theater, and then he's like, no outside food. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
I get in the motherfucker. I got Tupperware in there, son, because I'm trying to watch my insulin levels. So I like to have a salad, get my fiber in before I start eating my. Yeah, I mean, so I pull out my little
your shit out faster, right?
my
so
bowl
your body's not absorbing it so much.
Know what I mean? Trying to drop some body fat here. So I pull out my salad. I eat that for a little bit. I got the popcorn and the soda just in case.
No fucking way, yo.
Yo.
You pull your shit out your Jansport?
Pull out my salad. And then I had some wings, and my girl had made some rice and beans with potato salad. I wanted to eat that there too, so I had a bowl of that.
You had a 3-course meal,
bro. I ate good,
homemade.
You went to the diner, I dined in. You know what I mean? I ate good.
Shit.
Son, I be going to the movie theater sometime with full Chinese food.
Not the popcorn. You better. I mean, I'm laughing, but I should have did the same because that shit was $100.
Oh my god!
Yeah, for the 4 of us. Yeah, I got the chicken. My son got the tenders. My youngest got the cheeseburger. Wifey got another chicken sandwich. I mean, the shit was slamming. It's like gourmet food.
Yeah,
it's not
food
no
is
bullshit.
good.
It's not no Subway fucking sandwich. Or no McDonald's burgers.
Yeah, I've been to one of those. The food is really good.
Yeah.
You can get drinks and shit. Chill. You get a little cubby.
Double shot of Bacardi and Coke. I was good.
If I eat too good though, I'm gonna fall asleep, yo. I'm gonna just be
And
in there.
it reclined too. I mean, the movie was good. I was afraid of falling asleep, but the movie was good.
What time did you go see it?
Late, 8 o'clock.
Oh,
Yeah, man. I was
It's a
rolling.
3-hour
I took
movie,
a nap
folks.
though. I took a nap though.
yo.
I definitely took an hour nap. We gonna start spoiling it?
Wait, I'm gonna put the time up.
All right, yeah. I was about to say, do like 20, 25 minutes because there's a lot to talk about.
It's we'll do a 30. It's a 3-hour movie. All right, so we're gonna do the Black Panther 2.
All right, spoiler
Forever.
alert.
Spoiler
Skip
alert.
30 minutes. I mean, we're let's do the spoiler drop.
If you know, you know.
All right, if you fast forward it 30 minutes from here.
Yeah, when you hear this, we're done.
All right, so the Black Panther is about 33 hours long.
Wakanda forever.
I was 3 hours long for me. Already, I'm coming in apprehensive. You know what I mean?
It's
3
a big
fucking
commitment.
hours.
It's a big commitment.
This shit like Lord of the Rings, my guy.
Yeah, and they sucked.
Oh my, this.
We're not gonna get into that.
Lord of the Rings.
Yo,
was an
let's talk about
immaculate
Black
movie.
Panther.
Immaculate movie.
They walked for 9 hours.
Yo,
We
it
about
went through
walking.
mad shit.
Yo, Black Panther, Wakanda forever. It didn't feel like. You see, this is the difference between pacing. When you know how to pace a 3-hour movie, it doesn't feel like you watching paint dry.
Well, there was a lot going on in this movie.
This was all over the place. A lot of world hopping, a lot of different stories interlocking.
You had a multitude of stories. The main story, it starts off with the idea that the world is upset at Wakanda for not sharing vibranium.
Yeah.
Right? And, they send like special forces there to try to like steal it and shit. France does. You know what I mean? And, now then you have the Namor situation where He's upset at Wakanda
Yeah, Namor for blowing shit up.
for telling people about vibranium.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what the fuck? What are you
It's all a
doing?
little secret. Because not for nothing, because Namor, right? We could talk about him a lot.
More.
He basically, his shit, damn, what's the name of the capital city? Talukin?
No, don't get me to fuck this up.
Well, the underwater capital city that they had, that they was running, he was like, that was their Wakanda. They were hidden, because Wakanda for forever was a third world country. They were like just rug farmers or some bullshit.
Well, you know, you can't say third world no more.
Well, they were not who they was. They were hidden in the cut, in the low, because they didn't want to be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
So Namor's like, yo, what the fuck? You blowing up our secret. Like, I got to fucking show up now to stop these people because you fucking making it hot. But the first thing we see is T'Challa dying.
You said the first thing we see is T'Challa dying. I mean, when you say Wakanda is a third world country, you saying that
Originally, before Black Panther's introduced in the MCU, that's their story.
they were a third world country?
The first movie ends with him revealing Wakanda to the world, like, yo, this is what we really are and this is what we about.
But they weren't third world.
We
though.
can help. No,
They were more advanced.
They were never. They're the most advanced city in the world.
Right.
They just kept it a secret from everybody.
Oh, okay. You're saying
That's what
a
I'm
secret
saying.
world, like type shit. Okay.
So that's
When
why
you say
no
third
more.
world,
No,
like,
no.
yeah.
To the world, they were a third world country.
To
Nobody
the
paid
world, they
them
were
no
like
mind.
advanced. Because when you say third world,
After Black Panther reveals himself.
but they didn't even know it existed. prior
No,
to.
yeah, it was practically like a fucking a small ass fucking town. Like, that's what I mean. Like, they didn't have shit going on.
No, nobody knew it was there.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like we was going around in circles for a second.
Oh, but I don't think when you say third world, third world has a meaning to it. It means like they used to say it would be like an underdeveloped country.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But it was never underdeveloped. It was just hidden.
Yes.
So nobody knew it existed. Like because they had like an invisible like force field type shit.
Yes.
You couldn't see.
I'm agreeing with. It's not a disagreement. I feel like there's a confusion. There's something confused. There's something
The
lost
third
in
world.
translation.
The third world set it for a loop. Like
That's
third
it.
world.
It triggered you.
That wasn't triggering. Just trying to understand what you meant here. Because third world has a separate meaning. You mean hidden.
Hidden as a third world country. That was their costume, is what I'm trying to say.
Hidden as a third world. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I'm gonna go back and look at it. I just remember it being like an open space. It wasn't like they didn't have anything there. But I'm gonna go back and look at it.
I think they just sold like merchants. Like, that was their cover. Like, we just a small farm town.
But so he shows up and he's like, yo, because T'Challa shares the vibranium truth with the world.
For everybody. Yep.
Right. And he's Namor pops in. And I do like, here's my issue. Like, and I love the movie, right? But in that scene, right, when he pops out in the water, like, he's a king, she's a queen. Like, I feel like he could have done that better. Like, yo, if you'd have like came in through the front door, like, yo, listen, what are you guys doing? You know what I mean?
I feel like it was an intimidation tactic. Like, yo, your guard. I understand your level of security, your level of power, because we share something in common. Because they got just as much vibranium. Because he's decked out in it when he reveals himself. And he's just like, yo, so I understand what you have. You don't know shit about me. Because he flexed. He's like, I got more soldiers than you got blades of grass. So this is like a serious thing. Like, you either shut the fuck up or it's going to be a problem. He makes like an ultimatum to them, right?
He was disrespectful.
Yeah, he was wilding out.
He was wilding out. You know what I mean? But for me, I think and then later on in the movie, not to do too much dancing, they make reference to him being more like godlike. I think throughout the movie, like he does it like affirm himself as being more godlike. Like, he's not like, yo, man, you guys are kings and queens.
Well, he understands his mortality because he's been around for hundreds of years already.
Right. He's been
His
like
era,
1600s.
he was born in like the 1600s. Yeah,
Right.
like that. They show like his origin story. Like, his first time on land, he's watching the Spaniards fucking the indigenous people over.
Right.
And he's like, nah, fuck all this shit.
All right. What did you think about the tribute to Chadwick?
I thought it was dope. It was just enough. Like, it was a good send off. I didn't understand this literally sending him off into space. I was thrown off about that because I was like, they didn't do that for his dad. I don't remember. I don't really remember the big ceremony for his dad either. So I can't speak on it. But that just felt weird that they just shot him off into space like that. I would have thought they would have had like a shrine because all their ancestors. It's not like all their ancestors got sent out into space. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But then, what about
Coffin was fire.
Coffin was fire.
That was sick.
Well, in the end, did you like the idea? Because I feel like in the end, her mom had passed away.
Yeah.
I feel like if my brother passed away last year. I'm still hurt by it.
Yeah.
But if my mom just passed away, I'm thinking about my mom.
Yeah,
that just passed away.
Shuri went through it.
Shuri went through it in this movie.
Yeah.
Right? So
I like the one at the end more because you saw more of Chadwick because they did like flashbacks of all like the interactions she had with him because she was like mourning him finally. That was like her big storyline. She wanted to act mad tough. Not act tough, but her way of processing it was to be like, I'm good because this happens to everybody. This is part of her life. I'm all right. All that other religious shit, I'm not really into. Like, I'm not believing the tradition.
You have the stages of grief, and I think she's definitely
that was
in denial.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, but I just, I get it from a movie standpoint. Like, they wanted to do the tribute to Chadwick. I'm just like, if I'm looking at the story, my mom just died a couple scenes ago. Yeah. I'm not Chadwick. I love you.
Yeah.
My mom is dead. You know what I mean? Like, mom, I would have been devastated. Like, and she watched her mom die.
Yeah. Drowned.
Drowned in front of her. That was insane.
I mean, Angela Bassett killed it too.
She did.
When she showed up in the courtroom, I was like, is she the Black Panther?
Right.
She looked like she was brolic, Like, she was in shape for this.
Oh, Angela Bassett has been working out for like years now. She's always been like a very like fit person.
Well, I didn't know it was like that.
Go back and look at her movies. She always had them biceps. Like she works out for real. Either that or she has really good genes. Yeah. She's always had like really good physique.
She could do more push-ups than me easy. I was like, is that her? I was like, damn, she Black Panther. She took the mantle right away,
And then when she jumped in the ass, she's like, and then brought all the soldiers in.
Yeah. After you said that, the friends, they were like mercenaries, right? He's trying to steal vibranium from like one of their outposts or some shit.
How you get caught, rolled in, your career is done.
Yeah.
You're retired after that. Yeah. You know what I mean? They all got you. Mm-hmm. You came in tied up. Come on, man. Get up out of here. That was dope. There was a scene as they progress. So they ideally Namor shows up, and I love the images of like his people.
Namor shows up because somehow the U.S. government was able to create a vibranium detector.
Yes.
And they in the Atlantic Ocean because they think they found some vibranium, some natural resourceable vibranium outside of Wakanda. So it's basically like, hot potato. Like, we got to get on this shit before anybody else does.
And the vibranium machine that they build ends up being built by some 19-year-old MIT
Shout out
students.
Riri Williams.
Who's Riri Williams?
She's in the comics. She's from Chicago, and her claim to fame is that she built an Iron Man suit as like a teenager. Like, that's her level of genius. So in the comics, this is like right around the time of like right before Infinity War. I feel like when they were introducing more like younger, different diversity type of characters. So they called her Ironheart. And I think in the comics, Tony Stark is dead at the time, or somehow he becomes the AI in her tech.
Oh, okay.
And he realizes her genius. I think that's why they did the MIT. That's why she was in MIT, because he went to MIT. So she's like MIT alma mater now. But in the comics, Tony Stark is her AI when she creates the Iron Man suit.
Okay.
So it would be dope. It would be a good reason to bring back Robert Downey Jr. as the voice of the fucking helmet.
Right.
That would be sick if they do that in the future.
That would be dope, because that their contract is over. Yeah. So we're not going to be seeing him anymore, Iron Man. So she ends up being the one that
she creates that machine, the vibranium detector.
And now Namor wants her dead. I do like there's a scene where they have like these sirens in the water.
They in the ship. They fucking sabotage the fucking tribe. Dang, I can't remember the people, but Namor's people. They sabotage the ship and they basically wipe everybody out on the ship. It's like a Navy ship too. This is like no bullshit. This is high level security. And they pull out the sirens, like you were saying, and like half the ship just walks off and just commits suicide in the ocean.
Initially, they think it's the Wakandians, but because nobody knows about it.
Because they assume, who else would know about vibranium? So they assume it's Wakanda tech, and it's the Wakandans trying to fuck them over.
But Namor, being the protector of his people, sends out his chiefs and stuff to basically make sure that the humans can't get it.
Yeah, keep it a secret. They can't get access to it. The last two soldiers, I think there was like a scientist and a soldier that make it off in a helicopter. He rips the helicopter out from the sky barehanded. Swings that shit around. It was like some Vegeta shit.
Right. Throws it right into the water.
Throw that shit into the ocean. Now nobody don't know shit. Ain't nobody seen shit. And then they go back into the ocean. That shit was sick, yo. Like watching him was like a highlight. He was a big highlight for me. Now, especially coming back from Mexico, like it felt like I was with his people, yo.
Big shout out to the actor Tenoch Huerta. Right, he's a Mexican actor. Yo, great vibes with him. If Namor needs his own movie. You know what I mean?
He did such a good role. It's not impossible for him to have his own feature film.
We can do like an anti-hero type, you know, don't make him a good guy all of a sudden. Like stay with the role that he's doing.
Yeah, because you can't call him like to me, yo, shout out to Justin Brown. I'm stealing this. He's like the Mexican Magneto. Yeah. He's only riding for his people. That's all he gives a fuck about. And if his people are in danger, he's saying, fuck y'all. It's either get down or lay down.
Get down or lay down.
That was the ultimatum he gave.
That's really what he was. That's who he was the whole movie. You know what I mean? It was either get down or lay down.
Yeah, because I'm all about my people, yo. We survived the shit. We're not even supposed to be here. The shit we survived.
So Namor runs
not
down
even taking a chance
on Wakanda and is like, yo, basically, you got to go find this scientist and bring it to me so I can kill him.
Yeah, that's what he tells the queen, right? That was the ultimatum. Find them, right?
Find her and bring it to him.
Okay.
Now I understand why they didn't do it, because M'Baku was like, "Yo, if we do this one thing,
he's gonna keep coming back."
Yeah, fuck out of here. What do you think this is?
M'Baku was the man. He did his thing. This movie.
Oh yeah, because in the last movie he was more of like a brute.
Yeah.
In this movie, you really see him step into like leadership
experience.
Role.
Yeah, that experience made a big difference.
Yeah. So and he has a great line. Where later on, where I was telling you earlier,
initially, like you said, he was like, I don't want to listen to him because what's going to stop him from coming back? Let's just find the fish man and kill him. Right. That was his initial plan.
But then when he realizes that the people look to him as being godlike, he's like, yo, if we kill him, it's going to be an infinite war. Yeah. I don't want that for me or my people.
He said, yo, this is not just a regular guy. Like when they had that big fight sequence afterwards, he goes, they don't call him general. They don't call him king. They call him Kukulkan Khan. They're like, what's that? The feathered serpent god. Right. Like if we kill this man, like if we kill him, it's gonna be a forever war.
Did you understand what he said when he said it in the movie theater?
Yes.
I didn't understand a word. I was like, what did he just say?
He said Kukulkan Khan.
No, I understood that part. Oh. When he said the feathered serpent guy, I didn't understand. I was like,
but that's a real shit. Again, I just came from Mexico and I went to Tulum and they did like this whole Aztec fucking.
Big shout out to Tulum.
Yeah, hell yeah. I did my guide was a descendant. She claimed to be a descendant. She spoke the language. The language came out in the movie. Like I said, I felt like I was with the people that helped make this movie. But that's a real thing. That's a real I guess mythological god that they have. The feathered serpent god. It was like one of their ancient protectors. Right. I really love like this whole phase that Marvel's been pulling from like different mythologies. Because they pulled from Norse mythology, right? From Sin Thor with Loki, Odin. I heard in the last Thor, I still haven't seen the last Thor movie, but Zeus shows up. Zeus and Hercules.
Yeah.
In Miss Marvel, they got the Jinn. And now they got the Aztec god. They pull in big mythological legends and they put it on the screen. I just feel like that's so dope.
I mean, they have to go deep into the B-sides now because they've done a lot of big Marvel stories. Yeah. And a lot of these characters were in the Marvel comics. So they had like crossover. So it's like you would see Zeus in the comics.
Yeah, the European ones. But these like the Jinn and this...
they were in the comics. Like I remember they had trading cards. Like Zeus and Hermes, like I was telling you. And,
yeah, but that's what I mean. Like the European shit. When like they don't... I never seen a fucking Mexican god portrayed. Like them flipping Namor's fucking origin.
Yes.
To fit. I love that. I don't have a problem with that because it's not true to the comics. And a lot of the times my beef with movies is when they change their characters so much.
I think
this not being true to the comics doesn't affect me at all. In fact, it makes me a bigger fan of the character now.
Yeah, I think this is one of the great examples of where capitalism does right? Because they're doing it because they're trying to get that demographic.
They want the brown dollars.
But it's a good story to tell.
It's amazing.
You know what I mean? So I was really happy to see, them. And then when he came on to fight the conquistadors, and then like he burned down the church and this time, what was it? I don't know if it was a church. He burned down the house and he freed everybody. Well, we don't know if he freed them either.
Well, he tried.
He definitely tried.
Yeah, he was out there fucking shit up.
I know he was mad. Because we don't know how he treated everybody else. Yeah. You know what I mean? But he ends up being like,
sin amor.
Right? He ends up being like a protector for the people. And now that's a dope story. And then they go into the water. You know what I mean? They're going to breathe on the water. And they have superhuman strength.
So he's like 800 years old. And he says it, I'm a mutant. So I think this is the first time they say it in the movies.
Yes.
I know they said it in the TV shows a couple times.
Yeah, I haven't heard the mutant. Yeah.
He says it. He's like, I'm a mutant. I was born a mutant. He says it in the fucking movie.
They never called that. They never said that before.
Which is dope because in the comic books, the first time the word mutant was written in a comic was to describe him. And that was like since the 1930s.
So that was a little homage they dropped on
Yeah, that was fire.
So now, Namor, once they grab the scientists, they run down on Sharia and like kidnap her and shit.
Yeah, they kidnap Shuri and the scientist.
And take her back to the thing. And I thought the underground layer was fly.
OD. They kidnapped them with orcas, B.
Yeah.
Like, how you pulling up on an orca and a whale, son, to kidnap somebody, yo?
And the way they just like rode on the side of the orca and just like,
yeah,
it was like, yo, we just gonna ride with you type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was dope. So once they get back, so there's a scene where now they want to go find Lupita's character. I forget her name. So she's like an assassin for Wakanda. And the queen is like losing her mind at this point because she's lost her whole family.
The general loses the princess Shuri. So when she comes back to Wakanda and like tells this fucking grand story about like they rode whales to the fight. Like these people are not to be fucked with. And the queen is like, yo, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
You fired.
I told you not to take
your
her.
rank. You should have not taken her.
Because the queen didn't want her to go.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, this would be good for her and shit. Yeah. And now you lost my daughter.
It'll be a simple mission of just picking up this one American scientist. That's what they thought.
The speech that Angela Bassett gives and that, have I not given enough? That was hard.
I felt it, yo.
I felt it for real. Yeah.
That was her rebuttal. I gave my life to this country. And she's like, I gave my family. I lost my family to this. Have I not given enough? Oh, my God. She got to win something for this.
Yo, listen, she got to. Because she killed this role.
Yo. Especially, it's the whole time I'm watching this movie, I'm like, this movie was not supposed to be made.
No.
And then for it to be this great, like it was amazing, yo.
It really was.
The fact that
originally supposed to be Chadwick.
Of course, you lose the main character, like out of the worst circumstances possible. The whole script gets flipped. The girl, I think, Letitia Wright, I think her name is Shuri.
Shuri, yes.
She all of a sudden becomes the main. It's her movie. She becomes the main character now.
Definitely, and she did a great job. Big shout out to Letitia Wright. She carried it
on her own. Yo, COVID happens. They got to go through the bullshit with the COVID rules and all the restrictions.
Nah, she has a scandal during COVID too because she didn't want to get vaccinated.
They didn't want to get vaccinated. Yo, all this shit has to have. Ryan Coogler, the director, almost gets arrested for taking money out the bank.
That was him.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is all during filming. All the shit you going through to make this.
Ryan Coogler told up to a bank. I think it was in Atlanta.
Cali or in Atlanta?
I don't remember.
Maybe Atlanta because they did a lot of filming in Atlanta.
And basically, he comes in and he shows his debit card and he
shows his ID and debit card to the bank.
And they call the cops on him because of the withdrawal that he's making or some shit.
He's making a big withdrawal.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then the cops show up and then they don't even give him like, I don't even know if they knew who they were talking to.
They didn't because they cuffed him and he tells them, I saw the video. He's cooperating. He's like, yo, please, you don't want to do this. Just look me up. Just look at my ID and just look me up. You don't want this to be a big deal. Like he's trying to warn them of the TMZ effect that's about to happen.
Right.
Because he just wants to get his money and go finish this fucking movie, yo.
So big shout out to Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, word.
Big shout out to Letitia Wright. She did a great job. She's playing now. Once at some point, and this is a big spoiler, Angela Bassett gets killed by Namor.
Ouch. Right? Yeah.
And it's tough because as you're watching her, I love Namor's character and his plight. Mm-hmm. So you want to love him as a character, right? Like, yeah, of course, because we know the story of what happens to South American and indigenous people, right?
Yeah.
Central American.
It's his people.
It's his people, right?
All he wants to do is protect them.
Then when he runs up in there and just kills and just basically drowns Angela Bassett and the scientists.
Before that whole action sequence of them coming out the water and fighting Wakanda in Wakanda, watching him move around was fantastic, yo. Like it felt so like that shit fed my comic book nerd.
Did
shit.
you notice he doesn't really fly? He climbs the sky.
He like zips around like almost like a dragonfly.
Yeah.
Like, and sometimes when he's moving around, like when they do like a slow motion, it looks like he's almost swimming the way he's like cutting through the air.
It's really dope.
Yo, the special effects team killed this shit. Just watching him, because that's how I pictured him moving. Not so much zip-like, because he was fast as shit. But that's how I pictured him moving whenever I saw him in the comics. Almost like floating and through the air. Where it's not so much like you said, like flying, but like zipping around. Because the little wings on his fucking ankles.
Now, him and Shuri are kind of like the same character because they both don't like the world. Right? And Namor kind of sees the alliance with Shuri being more fruitful than the alliance with the mom, because the mom is still a little more diplomatic. Yeah. So I think that's like one of his like driving forces and wanting to kill the mom, right? Because then once he kills the mom, he says like, "You're the queen now." You know what I mean?
Right away.
And you know what I mean? It's like, and then
after the assault that he causes, he goes, "Bury your dead, mourn. I'm gonna be back in like 5 days."
Which I thought was dope too. You know, they don't do it anymore. But back in the day, when two countries like, you know, really got into it, they would have a time where they'd be like, "Yo, I tell you, all right, bullshit." Even now in Afghanistan, when prayer time came, we stopped fire. Yeah, it would be like a ceasefire for like prayer and shit. You know, so I thought it was a really
It's noble.
Yeah, it's a very noble thing to do. Allow you to pray, because you just killed the queen. You know what I mean? He could have ran through the city at that point.
Fucked everybody. Yeah, he fucked a lot of people up.
He walked right in.
Son, when M'Baku thought he had the drop on him, when he came out of nowhere with the spear and he tried to hit him in the back of the head, son, the more flexed on the spear, cracks that shit, turns around, jabs M'Baku in the chest, sends that motherfucker. Yo, he fucking M'Baku sit your ass down, son. I thought he killed him. Yo, it looked like he put a hole in his chest. He definitely cracked the armor. It changed his breathing pattern. I thought he was finished.
It changed M'Baku's whole perception of him. I'll tell you that. It was like, yo, hold on. We need to reevaluate.
This ain't a regular dude, yo.
Yo, we need to really talk about this guy here. You know.
Oh, and we didn't talk about it. I like that Namor's origin is also involved with vibranium, and how his mother had to, while his mother was pregnant with him, she had to feed off of that plant.
You know, that's the same plant that they used to make the Black Panther.
Yes, exactly. That's why I love the similarities to it.
He's essentially their Black Panther.
Yeah. Latin Panther.
Yeah, the Latin. I
liked it, yo.
You know, the Latin term is made by fucking the oppressor. It's not a term that's really like adopted by the people. Motherfuckers gotta make their own names. You know what I mean? It's like Latin is like, I don't know, knock on it. Even Black too. Black is made by the oppressor. Like, it's not the name of who we really are. But I just feel like I love his character so much because, like, you know, I feel like there's a lot of we talk about the Mayans and Aztecs as being like these unadvanced people, and they were a very advanced society. Very advanced. You ever seen that movie? The whole movie's Apocalypto, yeah, fire. Amazing. You know what I mean? So I love the fact that, you know, 'cause you see a lot of time when you see this part of history being depicted, the Europeans basically walking all over people. Yeah. It's nice to see people fight back, to be like, yo, no, fuck that. Slow this down a little bit. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a walk in the park type shit. You know what I mean? So, yo, big shout out to Namor.
Nah, he killed it.
Big shout out to...
You felt it. It resonates. You could understand that. You could understand fucking fighting for people that have been oppressed for so long.
It was a villain that you wanted to love.
It wasn't even like a villain to me. Like,
it was definitely...
He was fucking shit up. But he was doing it for the right... His cause was just. His cause was just.
Come on,
he didn't take it that far.
Yo.
But he felt betrayed because it was a setup. Because Shuri gets... Lupita saved Shuri while he had her captured while he's talking to the queen. So he's like, oh, they set up that meeting to double cross me, to take my leverage away.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
You know what? So fuck my leverage. I'm bringing it right to you.
Lupita... When they go find her, they go to Capacia. That's the town that my family's from. Yeah. And Okop, they say Capacia. And what I like, they say Haiti, because Haiti is a term that Americans gave to it, not the name of the country. Right? So they say Haiti throughout. That was dope. And then there's a last scene where, I think that scene where they're on the beach, they're in Puerto Rico.
That's Puerto Rico, yeah.
Right? But the house, if you look at the address of the house address is 1804. And that was the year that Haiti won the revolution.
Oh, against France? I mean?
Against France,
wow.
right? It was that year that they won.
That's fire.
And Capacia was the place where the war ended. right?
Oh,
So the
okay.
war ended there, and the first capital of Haiti was Cap-Haïtien.
Yeah, so it makes sense for that to be like the first like city.
Right, and then when you listening to the conversations between the kids while she's there, they're talking Creole, and it was like
That's
legit.
fire.
I was like, yo, that's fire.
The
to see
language
that.
was on point in the movie, yo.
But now, my other girl was saying that she was saying that the African dialect wasn't good.
Oh no,
Yeah, it said it was off. It was terrible.
Wasn't as authentic.
Yeah. The West African shit was like,
We gotta do better.
For me, it sounds like good, but I don't know.
Yeah, like
I would
the
have to go
Spanish was
there.
authentic. For what I heard when the Mexican girl was talking, when Lupita, when she was trying to get information,
Yeah, her
and she was
Spanish was
speaking,
good.
yo, her Spanish was on point.
Yo, yeah.
Like I was impressed. I was like, this is good.
This is good Spanish.
Like
yeah.
that's good Spanish. Yeah, that's why I couldn't. Any other language sounded good to me because I was like, damn, if the Spanish is that good, I'm gonna believe the other languages.
Creole was good. I ain't see no issues.
Yeah,
with
had no
it. But there wasn't
discrepancies?
a lot of language being said.
Yeah.
Lupita's Creole was
She got by.
I mean? But but it was good. But I love the shout out to it. I love
that.
And Haitians are also Latinos.
Yes.
I don't like that term.
Here we go.
You know what I mean? And I love the homage to the Latin community.
Yeah.
They didn't like the actor, what's his name? Namor, Tana Huerta, because they were saying that they wanted some of the novellas was like people from the novellas, the actors, famous people
yeah.
were saying that it's a depiction of a darker Mexico or this time and the third. And for him, he's authentically indigenous.
He's
You know what I mean?
genuine. Yeah, he's legit.
It's the real deal.
Yeah,
You know what I
he
mean?
ain't no bullshit.
And when you see him do interviews, bro,
I saw that. Yeah, he was shit. He was like, yo, it's great to have this type of representation because I watch a Mexican novella and there's so many white people. It looks like Scandinavia.
right.
Like, where am I getting where are the people that look like me at telling my stories?
Right. You know what I mean? And then when you go to Mexico, that's what the Mexicans look
It
like.
felt good, yo. Like I say, it felt like I was there.
That's what they look
It felt like I got like a nice preview. It felt like I did like bonus homework for the movie, yo. Like I got to experience it different.
So Cherie decides that she wants to take the fight to
Once her mom's dead.
Are they Atlanteans? No.
No, Talucan is the capital city, I think. That's why they switched the whole shit up.
So Cherie takes a fight to them, and which didn't make any sense to me.
Hold on, slow it down, yo. We skipping a lot of important shit. I know we like wrapping up. We gotta at the fucking 2-minute mark, whatever.
Yeah, you talking about slow it down.
When it counts down, we gotta have to add like extra 10 minutes or something, yo.
That'll be it. 2 minutes.
Because there's a surprise fucking cameo.
So make it quick. You
Michael B. Jordan, Killmonger shows up. That's a big deal.
Killmonger
That shit
does
was
show
fire.
up. Yes, we can't forget Killmonger. Yo, Michael B. Jordan, when she does her Vision Quest,
Yeah, because she takes the fucking plant off of the jewel.
to become Black Panther,
Yup.
she sees Killmonger, which is dope because she's doing it for vengeance.
Yes.
And his energy was always
Because
about
she wanted
vengeance.
to see her mom.
Yeah,
She wanted her mom to give her guidance.
But they told her in the beginning that the intention that you come in with
heart.
is going to tell you.
That's something that the tour guide told us when we was in Mexico. Like their people, their natural instinct, like they could feed off other people's energy. So they know if your intent is sincere or not.
That's
So
dope.
that shit was fire.
That's dope. So yeah, Killmonger was really good to see. You know what I mean? And then she didn't want to tell anybody that she saw Killmonger.
Yeah.
But Lupita knew.
She knew she didn't see her mom.
She knew she didn't see.
She saw the hate and the anger build up.
She's like, oh, who'd you see? You know what I mean? Don't lie to me either. You know what I mean? And then she told her, like, yo, you're taking us out here to fight this war against these people. Don't do it for vengeance.
Yeah.
Yo, she loses like 80% of the fucking battle force. You know what I mean?
Yo, Wakanda got their ass whipped the whole movie.
The whole fucking movie, yo. Yo, they came back and they wanted to, spoiler, M'Baku becomes king, or he challenges
anybody
for the king.
Because I guess after Shuri, after everything is said and done, it feels like maybe she don't want to hold up the mantle because they replant the plant. They're able to get the herb back.
Right.
So they probably just gonna let it go back to like a traditional way because her shit was never about tradition.
Yeah, she wants to go off and do the science thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think she wants to hold on to being Black Panther. But oh no, yo, it was a good movie. Go check it out.
She doesn't kill Namor.
She doesn't kill Namor, which is
Spoiler
great. I'm glad she didn't because
Yeah, me
that'd
too.
have spoiled it for me.
If it was me, I would have set it off.
All right.
That's it.
So go check it out.
All right,
Black
we done
Panther
spoiling it.
forever.
We could have went on like another half hour.
Yo, that's why
Black
you
Panther
said 20.
forever, Wakanda forever.
Isn't that the name of the movie?
Yeah, Black Panther,
2?
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, this guy right
It
here.
just sounded funny, Black Panther forever. It was almost like Batman.
And then I like the the more.
Don't spoil it no more.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You don't want to go. You don't want to go longer.
Oh,
I was saying, we could do overtime.
Nah. You right.
Maybe next week we'll do like a part 2 to get into like that. At least maybe we'll figure it out. I don't want to spoil nothing.
Right. Yo, speaking of the Mexico, the World Cup is going on right now.
Oh shit, they doing good.
It's
Where's
just
the
really
World Cup
starting.
at? Where they playing it at?
They're playing it in Qatar. I don't know why I said Mexico. Mexicans like soccer.
Oh, Mexican playing soccer. They probably there playing.
Yeah. So they're in Qatar, and the big thing right now is because Qatar is a dry country.
I did not know that. Where's Qatar at?
And then United Emirates.
Oh, it's like by like Dubai out there.
Dubai and shit. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's no
dry country means no alcohol.
So you can't buy no beer.
And this is always the case. This wasn't like for the World Cup.
They knew this coming in.
So the World Cup schedules a giant sporting event in a country that does not sell alcohol?
What the fuck, right?
Oh my God. Yo, sports and alcohol is the perfect marriage.
I'm telling you.
How the fuck?
What kind of loans and bribes you had to get? You know what I mean?
Are the players like quitting and shit? Like
so people are upset, but that's not even the worst part. Qatar has a lot of human rights issues, right? And this is the president talking about the ban of beer sales.
Think personally, if for 3 hours a day you cannot drink a beer, you will survive.
Yo, this guy's an asshole.
He's not wrong. This guy's he was like it's Dr. Doom.
Yo, listen, he's a fucking
It's not
jerk.
just 3 hours a day because you could drink all day.
Yo,
if I'm at the sporting event, I'm drinking before, during, after. This is like the fucking Olympics of soccer.
Bro, this guy's a dickhead. Why would you say that? You know how much World Cup tickets cost? This is not a cheap fucking event, bro.
Motherfuckers spending dollars in your country, yo.
Big
What
money,
a slap
son.
in the face.
And then you can't drink. So,
He said, he eye rolled.
Boom. So they out there in Qatar, right? And to add, Qatar has a lot of human rights issues, right? And people have been criticizing the president of the World Cup, the FIFA boss, for allowing the World Cup to happen
For picking this country,
right? Where they don't really respect LGBTQ rights. They don't respect
the
rights of
I'm sure the women have
rights.
a hard time.
You know what I'm saying? It's so this is what he has to say about that. Let's run this back real quick.
Before starting to give moral lessons, this moral lesson giving, one-sided, it's just hypocrisy.
He says they're being hypocrites. So, hey, he's definitely doubling down.
Wow.
This guy doesn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, listen.
Shout out
You
to
guys
Bullet
are
Bourbon,
hypocrites.
yo. That shit hit hard, yo. Shit.
Yo, you took some? Yeah.
Thank you.
Smooth.
Yeah, fuck Qatar, yo. I'm drinking Bullet Bourbon right now.
Yeah,
I'm drinking for the World Cup. Shout out to the World Cup. Shout out to Mexico.
Shout out to Mexico.
That's fucked up, yo. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Why don't everybody just get up and leave?
Yo, I don't know either, bro. That shit is kind of crazy. I be kind of mad. How close are we to halftime?
We pretty close. We're like 8 minutes in.
Oh, 8 minutes into halftime?
8 minutes away from halftime.
Oh, okay. I know he was close. All right, we'll talk about this next time. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's why 3 hours no beer is not gonna kill you, but watching the World Cup and drinking beer has got to be like a favorite pastime.
I gotta go. Yo, what are you gonna do out there? I'm guessing it's hard to get weed and shit. Any other type of vice.
This is Qatar.
You can't get no vice.
You
right?
know, Brittany Griner is doing 9 years.
She's still locked up, yo. She ain't coming out over a vape pen.
Don't play no games with the
Qatar.
kingdom. You know what I mean?
Pick up mushrooms out there, yo, off the ground.
Doha, Qatar. You know what I mean? Don't play no games with them.
Oh my God.
Women gotta have their hair covered. It
sucks.
This is all right. So Qatar, let me just make sure. Oh, it is not in the United Emirates. Let me correct myself here.
Oh, here we go.
It is a
correction.
Qatar is a place of its own. The state of Qatar.
Yeah, but what part of the country is it located in? It's like Middle East, right?
It's in the Middle East,
right.
but it's like it's its own place.
Okay.
So I stand corrected. Not part of the kingdom. But yo, listen, don't fuck with them though.
They must have paid a shit ton of money then.
Oh,
They got the oil bread, right? That's
Bro.
what it is. They trillionaires out there.
Money is big.
Yeah,
Big.
that's why they paying the fucking whoever's running the World Cup. They don't give a fuck about alcohol either.
When they say
I'm
A-Rap
sure
money,
they got champagne. The people.
If you know, you know.
If you got it, you getting it.
I'm sure there's people in the country drinking.
Hell yeah.
But you're not gonna be sitting in those stands
Like
drinking.
fucking, it's like fucking when they did it over here. What was that? The 20s? What they call that shit?
Prohibition.
Prohibition. Motherfuckers bootlegging that shit, making that shit in they tubs.
Not so much. I mean, people that do it. That shit can get you killed in Qatar. Like legit.
Like that. Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Don't play. Don't play. Don't play.
Oh my god.
They serious about it too. You know what I
They
mean?
can have it.
I don't know what he was thinking when he did that, but he got them all lined up, dry as a motherfucker. I want to. These games gotta be.
Correction. Last week when I said Tom Brady was married to a Spice Girl, it's the soccer player Beckham. He's married.
He's
to
married to a Spice Girl.
Posh Spice. I was
Posh
correct.
Spice, yes.
My wife had to make sure she corrected me. So shout out to Beckham not getting fucking. No, he's probably not even playing.
David Beckham.
Yeah,
He's
David
actually in
Beckham.
trouble right now.
Oh yeah, what the fuck he did?
Oh man, he's
In
running
big trouble.
Yeah, he was running his mouth the other day.
That's how you get in trouble now, running your mouth. I thought he
know.
like smacked somebody or like the Flash is like wilding out, drunk, beating people up and shit.
He's getting. They're talking about firing him. Like it's a really big deal.
Firing from what?
Well, he doesn't really agree with the whole Qatar shit.
He don't play soccer. Who agrees with Qatar? We don't agree with Qatar. We can't get fired.
Oh no, a correction. He's defending his role. Let me see what he has to say here.
Oh, he's an ambassador for
He's in
Qatar.
Qatar. Yeah, I got it
They
backwards.
paid him. That's why they're not fucking with him. He do his shit for the money.
He's doing it for the money.
Fuck it.
Yeah, he's another one. Yeah, they trying to cancel David Beckham. He's running his mouth. I had it right the first time. He's running his mouth.
Run his mouth.
You know what I mean? Let me say some wild shit.
He got a fat check and he's fucking doing advertisements for them.
Everybody thought
He
that
ain't going to Qatar to drink. He ain't even in the country.
He's not even in Qatar.
He's not even there. He didn't even kick the ball no more.
He's watching that game from England.
He's putting that shit on his recliner.
When did he retire?
Having a fucking fat beer. I don't know. I don't be up on soccer like that. I just can't wait to talk about Tom Brady again. Now I get to talk a little bit of shit about him and his situation. We could talk about that after halftime. Oh, it's quick. We can talk about that shit right now.
Every great sporting moment begins.
This is David
This is
Beckham.
David Beckham.
As a dream.
Mr. Spice Man.
I was
Mr. Spice
an
Girl.
8-year-old boy who, of course, had a dream. A dream to one day put on the shirt with 3 lions on the chest
Free.
and play for my country. Every one of the great players I was lucky enough to play with started exactly the same way. In a back garden, park, or a street outside their home with just a ball and
This is
an
just like an ad,
imagination
right?
That they
Yeah. So yeah, people they have an issue with David Beckham. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find some.
If it's because he got paid to do an ad, it's whatever, yo. Tom Brady got paid to promote FTX, and we saw how that shit went.
All right, this
Talk soccer or football, as you would call it. You're off to the World Cup in Qatar. You played for the Socceroos. You're a distinguished.
Pack a flask.
Made clear that I don't want to go.
Don't pack a flask.
Because of the issues that
Go
you
in
mentioned.
jail.
So yeah, people just mad with him because he went to. He's an ambassador for Qatar. He's leaning into it. He said, "Fuck all that. I'm taking this check."
They probably
You know
gave
what I
him
mean?
millions of dollars.
I don't care about the human rights issues.
It's probably in his contract that he didn't even got to go to that country. He just got to talk good about it. He can never talk bad about Qatar.
Right. So, hey,
How much Qatar got to give you so you don't ever got to talk bad about them?
me personally,
Yeah, you. If they said, yo, for $5 million, you don't got to say, you can't say nothing bad about us.
$5 million. I ain't no cheap hoe. They gotta come up with some big numbers.
Oh my God, yo. Give me that shit
You want
for
me to compromise
$2
my
million?
principle? You want me to compromise my principle?
I don't got to say nothing bad about them?
Nah.
That's easy, bro.
Nah.
I don't got to say nothing bad about a lot of things I don't like.
Listen, the fact that you're trying to control my voice.
All right, you can have it. $2 million? I don't ever. This is the most I ever said Qatar in my life these past 2 minutes. I didn't even know what this place was. This shit's not gonna affect my fucking life.
Yeah, because you don't care
Or
about the
my
place.
voice.
That's why you can take the $2 million.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I know about Qatar.
I did not.
Big shout out to Qatar,
And I
though.
will not.
People go there for, that's why they, talking about going on vacation. They go in the Middle
That's
East.
why I assumed it was like Dubai, the Dubai experience. Where it's like a shit ton of money out there. That's where like the rich like to fuck around. That's why I'm shocked it's a fucking dry country.
Yo.
Shout out Qatar.
Speaking of dry,
I'm gonna talk good about it.
Gucci put out a letter to Takeoff, which isn't dry. It's pretty heartfelt here. As you know, Takeoff was murdered a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, rest in peace.
And everybody
just had the funeral, I think, in Atlanta like last week.
Right after Veterans Day, right? Mm-hmm. The mourning is still going on. This is gonna be Gucci, letter to Takeoff.
Letter to Takeoff.
Hard to me.
We get them buttons right, man.
On the wrong page.
Shout out Gucci, man. Gucci just come out and say whatever.
Gucci, yeah, I was about to say that, yo. Gucci do whatever the fuck he want, yo.
Just left another funeral, I shed a tear. I'm still in disbelief, I can't believe it's real. I think about
it. Like you got that Beijing going on.
Chills. I'm wondering why they left the fake and took the real. Like how the fuck we gon' lose Takeoff? Damn, he didn't deserve it. We don't supposed to question God, but damn, Takeoff was perfect. I go from sad to mad, I've been through every stage of grief. We need some time to heal, but my job got no work relief. See, we lost Shouted Low just months ago, lost P&B. This world so crazy, you can't even take your chick to eat. The way they killed that young boy X had me losing sleep. This shit hit close to home, it's really
a lot of rappers is dying, man.
They killed my nigga about some
I told you almost every episode we recorded this like since like the summer.
But I
a rapper
take it
died.
sober like a soldier, I don't need a bean. And I told Quavo to use my shoulder if he need to lean. I tried to drown the pain away by drinking pints of lean. Until
that was at the funeral?
In the hospital,
I don't know, maybe it was. No, you put the volume up.
About Dolphin's son and little girl. And now I think about the life I'm about bringing the world. I said don't dish the dead, they said Guwap's a hypocrite. But I don't have the right to vote, I don't play politics. They say I'm crazy and I just might be a little bit. But you all voted for Herschel Walker, you idiots. The day we met, chain off my neck, you know I can't forget. He spoke on tape with disrespect, got dropped, couldn't catch the check. R.I.P. my nigga Randy died in front of Zestos. I think about my mama passing, then I pray for Metro. I think about my nigga, dang, we trapped all off the Metro. People peeping in the classroom, got to serve a Zippo. Venting about my nigga, take on us a instrumental. You know I keep your name alive, you had so much potential. They sent you out in first class, the State Farm Arena. You had dope boys mingling with rappers and singers. We lost my friend, we lost my dog, I lost my little brother. The last words you ever told me was Guwap, I love you.
This shit was hard, yo.
We love you, Takeoff. We miss you already. We never
big shout out to Takeoff.
My condolences to Mama
Takeoff. This came out, right?
Yeah, this came out a couple days ago. 4 days ago. It's already got 2.9 million views.
Yeah, man.
Let's start giving our little ones
Gucci!
while they here. Because it's crazy out here. One day you're here, the next day you could be gone. And it's sad. Takeoff, you forever be in my heart. It's been over 10 years since I met you in my studio.
Takeoff was like 28.
I knew immediately you
He was
were a
young.
star. You left behind some amazing memories that will last forever.
It's never cool when the guy who's not talking shit, who's just like super chill.
Yeah, man, the laid back one.
When their life gets taken, yo,
That's
that shit,
fucked up, man.
That shit's never cool, yo. Yo, speaking of lives being taken,
oh man.
Yo,
Mexico.
Yo, yeah.
What was her name?
Shanquilla Brown.
Yeah.
She's,
what a terrible story, yo.
So if you guys haven't heard, these friends go off to Mexico and they get into an argument. There's a video floating on the internet. I'm not gonna play it. I don't like seeing. I don't like the death porn.
Yeah, I heard about the video and I was like, nah, I'm good.
There's a video going on the internet. Somebody records her getting beat up by one of her homegirls on a trip to Mexico, and she ends up dying. The autopsy said it was like a broken neck or some shit like that.
They saying the homegirl was a transgender woman.
Oh, is that what it is? I haven't heard that.
That's what I heard when I heard that there was a video.
I heard that the camera guy was a dude, a gay dude, but
the fucked up part is that originally when they found out, when the parents found out about their daughter dying through the friends, the quote unquote friends, they said, "Oh, she got alcohol poisoning," and they just left the body in Mexico.
They come back to meet the parents and and it's like, oh, how you come back? You don't come back with somebody's child. Like, how is that okay?
That's wild.
You guys left 6, came back 5, and we supposed to be good with that?
Yeah.
Like, we just gonna go home after?
That's crazy.
Come on, dog. You know what I mean? Now, because it's in Mexico, this happened in Mexico, so it's under Mexico jurisdiction. So the local
Well, they saying the
authorities,
FBI is involved.
it becomes a Fed thing.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm gonna reach out to one of our fans out here, Bills, to
Shout
get
out
some
Bills.
street corner commentary.
Oh, we got him?
I'm gonna call him.
Yeah, man, because when I saw this shit unfold, I was like, this story keeps sounding worse and worse. It's one thing to get sick on vacation. It's another thing to die on vacation. And then the people you went on vacation with did it?
Right.
Like, that's insane, yo.
Right. Let me get some volume on that.
Oh, my bad.
Yo,
what's up, bro?
Yo, what's going on, Bills?
How y'all doing?
Yo, you on the podcast, yo. You would Conceited Nobody.
Okay, Conceited Nobody, the best podcast out.
There you go. Yo, we wanted to get your thoughts on this Shanquilla Brown thing, man.
Oh, yeah, rest in peace to her. I just seen her later the rest of the day. It was very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful, you know.
Shanquilla
Nice,
Robinson.
and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They laid it the rest of the day. I seen the little, videos they had up.
Yeah.
But,
So they was able to get her body then?
Nah, it was the funeral today.
So they brought the body back from Mexico.
All right, thank God, yo. I thought
Yeah, they bring the body back from Mexico. It was like so much people. It was like 10,000 people out there. It was crazy.
Wow.
They had the footage online.
So the backstory is, their friends basically go to Mexico. We just talked about it a little bit, but they go to Mexico and they get into a fight. There's a old boy is recording the fight. Was the woman that she was fighting, was she transgender? Do you know?
I'm not for sure. I don't know. Was that part of the story?
I mean,
that's something I heard in one of as the word was getting out little by little.
I seen the video. It didn't look like a transgender.
Okay.
I seen the video. It looked like another bigger female, But what made me suspicious about that was, they call her mom, and said like she died from alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's trash.
She said there was no alcohol in her system. I don't know.
My thing is like,
the mom had to get like an autopsy done.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all left 6, came back 5. Fuck is that?
Wow, dude.
What you call me? Tell me right now.
Sense.
Come on.
I had sympathy for the cameraman because I didn't know the whole story. Because I'm not gonna condemn somebody for recording something, without the recording. We wouldn't know what actually happened and the case could go cold. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't want to condemn him at first, but then after I got bits and pieces of the story, all 5 of them basically, went home without her. Something's definitely suspicious behind that. I think all of them deserve a little jail time. Even though they shouldn't get what the killer got, they still need some jail time.
I mean, at the end of the day, conspiracy at least, because they all had to sit together and come up with a story to be like,
they came up with the lie to tell her mom.
You know what I mean?
And they came up and they called her mom and told her mom some bullshit. So they all in cahoots. I wouldn't charge all of them with murder though, because I don't think that's fair.
Now, this is always my big scare with going on group trips to out of country and shit, because you never know what somebody's gonna be doing in this group. You know what I mean? You thinking like, you outside minding your business, come back.
I don't even go to like clubs with people who drink too much and can't handle their liquor. So I can imagine out of town. You feel me? But go ahead.
Facts. Especially at this age.
I'm not babysitting.
I'm not babysitting. If I see you wilding out in the crib,
you're on your own. I'll walk away.
That's it.
Yeah, like my friend was like, yo, why y'all never go out with me? I'm like, bro, you don't know how to act when you get drunk, bro.
Yo, bro, you a hothead, yo.
That shit. I would never go anywhere with you. No disrespect, but we could chill in front of the crib or whatever. But as far as social settings, I don't trust you. You're gonna talk to somebody's girl. You're gonna do something disrespectful.
Yeah.
And, so
some people
vacation wise,
I'm not even trying to do it. Yo, if you're
gonna do it.
If you're doing that on the regular, when you're on vacation, you want to turn it up a notch.
Nah.
You feel me?
Imagine you out shopping, trying to get some trinkets and shit. You come back in the house and they got a dead body on the floor, yo.
Yo, I'm out, yo.
That's
you can't leave. Now I'm involved.
Let's touch on what we was touching on earlier about the same subject. So now Joe was like, so if you was at the store and you had nothing to do with it, would you call the cops when you got back? And is that telling? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to call the cops. I don't really look at it as snitching because I had nothing to do with it. I'm telling my side of the story. I'm not really implicating anybody. I don't know what happened in that apartment. I was at the store.
I'm out, yo.
You
I'm trying
Y'all
not
think
to get
that's
involved,
snitching if
yo.
I said I was at the store and I don't know what happened?
Right. You can't leave. Right? Because if you leave, they're going to be like, yo, you know, why'd you leave the scene? Because you got a body there.
I'm out. I feel for my life. Yo, there's a dead body here. I'm not responsible for
at
this.
the very least.
So would one of you call the cops? Because I'm calling it. I told them I'm calling the cops.
If I'm not calling the cops, I got to fight.
I'm calling the ambulance.
I'm calling the cops. I'm not calling the cops per se, but I'm calling the ambulance to make sure.
Right. This not gonna be a cover up. I'm not help covering up.
The ambulance.
Thank you. I'm not.
Moment I get there, bro. Like, yo, what happened? She's down. Yo, what you doing, Joe?
This guy was here.
911.
Now we all in jail for manslaughter or murder. I'm good.
They all going to jail for manslaughter.
For nobody.
You know what I mean?
Yo, they should.
Everybody.
They conspired. They conspired. They lucky it's not harsher. They conspired against her.
You know, once they decided to come back and tell her mom that she alcohol poisoning, that was it.
No,
it was
damn
sealed.
well she didn't have no more than like 2 shots.
It was sealed.
Yeah.
It was sealed. You dialed 911 in Mexico. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the person who beat the person to death, that's you did what you did.
Yeah, you got to eat that. That's consequences.
We're not going to turn. This was a tragedy, but we're not going to turn this into no girl bashing shit. But I was telling Joe earlier that these girls, I know a lot, they always go on trips best friends and then they come back not talking no more. You understand? Girls, specifically girls, they something about them, bro. They just go on vacation with each other and then they not friends no more. You understand? And if I went on vacation with y'all, I wouldn't expect y'all motherfuckers to leave me for dead. That ain't no real friends. I don't know what's going on with that.
We can't say it doesn't happen with men either. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't say it doesn't happen. It's more frequent with women. Like if they're low on cash, they're gonna fight each other. If dude give another girl one more attention or she ain't getting no play for it, they're gonna fight. I know females that.
Nah, he knows I don't like
being best friends because of vacations to Miami. You understand?
Listen, he knows I don't like the gender shit, but honestly, everything that you're saying, I could always think about a story with dudes where they're doing the same thing. I think some people go on. I mean, I remember we went on vacation with a big group. One of the last times we did it, and
what was the fight about?
Oh, so and so didn't pick him up from the last stop.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Somebody got left behind.
There wasn't no. Let me stop cursing. There was some girls.
Those were dudes.
Somebody got left behind.
It was dudes. He got left behind, and we come out. He's got a big ass butcher knife, and he's trying to give dudes the joke.
Shit.
So they do. We do like a semicircle. Yo, we was all out there on vacation. We was all friends. God. You know what I mean? So we do like a semicircle around him, and he's like.
So that proved my point even more. You never know what's going to happen on vacation, even if you the best as a friend. I don't know.
You never really know. That was the last time. That was the last time we did a big group. You know what I mean? My thing is like, you go out, like we did the bachelor party. You never, like, you always got to be watching, seeing how dudes move. Yeah. Sometimes it could be like. You're going to have a dude that show up in front of girls. You're always going to have a dude that get drunk too much. Right.
Dude or female. You're always going to have the quiet one that don't, the takeoff type, quiet in the corner, don't really bother nobody. It's always different personalities you're going to run into. That's why you got to choose who you go on vacation with. You understand? Big groups, like what y'all put money together or something, or everybody just said we're gonna link up right here.
I mean, they had the fire Airbnb. The Airbnb, like when you see the setup, it was nice. It was real luxury, plush, and I do like the group. Like if you do a friends thing, like close friends, and you guys split the Airbnb, you can get like a palace for a couple dollars a night. You feel what I'm saying? So in that sense, it's good. But sometimes,
let's have a serious conversation. What would make you wanna, even if you're not the closest of friends, what would make you want to kill a friend? Or even if it was a mistake?
Nothing.
That fight got to be wild. That's why.
Nothing.
What the fuck they were fighting over?
I'm not fighting you on vacation.
What they were fighting for that hard on vacation.
I don't
fucking set them off.
The story will come out.
The story's gonna come out. Yeah, I'm not fighting you on vacation. At the end of the day, I mean, I've gotten to like differences of opinions on vacation with dudes, and then we just go our separate ways for a day. Like, yo, I'm gonna be in the town. You know what I mean? I ain't fucking with you today.
Yeah, I don't gotta
hang out with you. You know what I mean? Like, I could go do my own thing. You know what I mean? The idea.
Did y'all cover any of the rappers getting shot lately? Like Takeoff and all of this stuff? Y'all covered that?
Yeah.
We talk about Takeoff.
What y'all bring up on that though? I'm not talking about the inner talks of it. I'm talking about like, you know, these rappers having the most dangerous job. How y'all feel about that?
It sucks. I was just saying now, like it feels like since the summertime, almost every time we record an episode, we talking about a new rapper dying.
Rapping is a very dangerous job right now.
Yo.
You know,
but then they say, oh, look at J. Cole. He has no security. He doesn't spit about that stuff. That's why he can walk around like that. And I think that's like a big false flag. Like, don't believe in that.
Yeah, because it doesn't mean he can't be a target.
Security.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he can't be a target at some point.
He could be a target by a crazy fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You know, didn't Versace die by a crazy fan or something like that?
Absolutely. So you never really do know.
What I'm saying?
But yo, Bills.
I mean, I respect J. Cole and all that, but he definitely needs some security behind him. And these days,
I think once you become popular, you gotta get security, dog. Like once people can recognize you on the street, you know what I mean? Like,
so how did you fellas feel about that Blueface? How'd that Blueface situation?
I'm not up on the Blueface.
I'm not familiar.
Oh, you're not familiar?
He just caught the murder charge, right?
They got him on murder because they released a video. A white truck pulled up on some suspicious type shit, and then he started letting off after the truck. So they trying to get him on attempted murder for that. The only reason why I bring that up is because the person he shot at was a hood dude. You understand? It's a hood dude, and he says Blueface shot at him over some joke he made about girls. But in the video, it looks like it's self-defense because dude pulled up like he was ready to start some shit.
I know.
You feel me?
I know his mom.
I think rappers are targets nowadays. Like cops is just throwing.
He got charged for murder.
Yeah. I don't know too much about the case.
He
didn't kill nobody. Nah, he just shot at the truck.
But his mom came out and said she's not putting no bail up for him.
Oh my God.
No, he bailed out already.
He bailed out already because the fans were upset, and the mom was like, "Yo." The mom was like, "Yo, you guys don't know what's going on." Huh? Wack 100 paying the bond? That's what's up.
Yeah, Wack 100.
His mom was like, "Yo, y'all don't know the situation. Woo, woo. Yeah, y'all just talking." You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know. I mean, hey, I think these rappers is targets, but you know, that is what it is.
Yeah.
But back to Shorty, rest in peace to her. I don't know what friends would do. I don't think they were friends, to be honest with you.
Every time I said friends, I was doing the quotes, like quote unquote friends.
Yeah, those aren't friends.
That's not friends.
Friends that you, if you worry about your friends killing you, bro, stay home. You know what I mean?
Like, to set you off like that,
yo,
that's a fight, yo.
Yeah, but then I go back to it. Yeah, like people fight. People don't expect to drop you on your spine.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, people fight. I fight.
It's like
I might have fought you in my teen years. You know what I mean? But I'm a grown man now. I'm not.
Me neither. But it's not like it's like damn. I know you gotta do time for killing somebody, but it's like me and you fighting, and you slammed me the wrong way. You didn't mean to hurt me, but bro, you broke my spine. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, I don't know, man. I'm not doing that. I don't horseplay. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't do any of that. You feel me?
That shit happened to some dude I know, like recently. He's our age.
All right, what happened?
Like 4 years ago, he was horse playing drunk with a buddy of his, and he ended up breaking his fucking leg, yo.
Nah,
just from fucking around with some bullshit.
Dumb shit.
When I heard that story, I was like, how fucking old are you, yo?
So do you look at the other guy as a bad person?
No, I think
I don't think they hung out since. So
both of them as adults
drinking.
are stupid. Like your horse playing, somebody broke their leg for what?
I'm not making excuses for no murderers. I don't want nobody misconstrued and nothing on your show. I'm not making excuses for the girl that was beating her up or nothing. I'm just throwing stuff out there. You feel me?
You never know. Maybe I
You
don't
never know.
You gotta be saying some wild disrespectful shit to me for me to wild out like
I'm
that.
not fighting you on vacation. Period. If we
You gotta hit me first.
Look,
You gotta hit me
we won't
first.
do it. Like, look, if we get into an argument on vacation that's really that bad, I'm just gonna chill, and we would just won't.
I'll see you when we land.
We won't. We won't do this anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll be the last time. You know what I mean? Like,
I stopped doing the football trips because there was this one dude that kept going and he kept fucking I hated.
Yeah,
going
like
'cause of
Joe,
him.
man. I was over his house,
Like fuck that.
and I dropped some ashes on his pizza. He ready to fight. I had to be like, yo, chill out.
see, I didn't say that. See,
now you know you can't go on vacation, yo.
Yo, it's good talking to you, yo. We gotta go. We gotta go. I'ma holla at you. Appreciate it.
Holla at me, my bro.
Peace. Took it too far, man. Took it fuck out of here, yo. Too far.
Oh, that was good.
You know, big shout out to Bills, yo.
Yeah, we haven't talked to him till like
a couple of years since like
Father's Day.
COVID, right?
I think the Father's Day, one of the Father's Day episodes we did.
Yeah.
That was 2020.
Big shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Bills.
Yo, I'm not arguing with you on vacation though.
You can't go on vacation with him, yo. You already fucking barked at him for something.
Yo, he ashed into my pizza.
Yeah, on your food?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yo, I'm walling out.
He's like, oh, you still eat that? I'm like, yeah.
Yo, nah. You see, I'm a fight.
House is ash
that's a fight,
on their
though.
food. I'm like, who raised you, bro?
Nah, that's a fight. You see, yeah, I'm definitely not going on vacation.
I'm like, yo,
Bills,
I love him. That's my guy. But I got it to his ass.
I'll see
I was
you on
like,
the
yo,
corner.
like, why are we having this conversation?
We can hang out on the corner smoking.
I should not be telling you this right now. He's like, yo, you kind of hurt my feelings. I'm like, you good. You shouldn't be ashing in
I'm
people's
not gonna
food.
feel bad for your feelings after you do some shit like that.
You know what I mean? Like, don't ash in the food now. He was mad. Fuck out of here,
Why
yo.
are we talking about this? How I gotta teach this to you?
He was mad. He was mad. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to Bills. He knows I love him. That's my guy.
Oh, that's funny.
Yo, and rest in peace to Shankula Robinson.
Yes.
You know, hey, take it from us, man. If you're on vacation with somebody, you're arguing with them, just stop talking.
You know what's a good go on vacation? A new fling. Shout out to Giselle, former Miss Brady.
Yo,
she got caught on vacation with her jiu-jitsu trainer.
We're such a petty people.
In Costa Rica. I mean, you was right. I thought it was gonna be some like CEO or some company or some dumb shit, and you was like, "Yo, it's the guy that got time for her. Spend some quality time."
Hey, yo, here's the thing, right? I'm gonna tell you all you people out here, your partner, male or female, men and women, is telling you what their needs are on a daily basis. Yeah. It's just, you know, they're saying it every day.
Touch me.
Maybe not in a way that you're understanding. That's a problem that we have with communication.
It's communication.
Right? Mm-hmm. But they're trying to communicate what they're, especially if you're in a loving relationship, right? Because I never confuse Brady and Giselle not loving each other, right?
Okay.
That's definitely his ride or die. She definitely
they had their differences.
They just had their differences. Yeah. It's a loving relationship. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to tell each other like, yo, this is a thing, and you're, you know.
You gotta meet me halfway.
Yeah. So it's a miscommunication. So she's saying it in her language. Like, this is what I want. Take it at face value. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If you're, that's, for me, it's like, yo, if my partner says, yo, this is XYZ, all right, cool. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was very obvious. You know, she was saying it like, yo, I just want to spend some time with somebody.
I want some time, so you're gonna miss out the time with your kids. Now she's getting pretzeled up on the beach in Costa Rica.
Hopefully.
She's getting tapped out.
Hopefully. You know what I mean? I hope that woman's getting her situation handled.
Due diligence taken care of, yo.
You know what I mean? Because if it was a guy, I'd want the same for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they both got to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Tom Brady. If Tom Brady's not feeling, maybe he feels a little upset because he probably knows the guy and shit. Other than that,
that's what he wanted. I mean, you didn't want it.
You ain't want the time yet. You got to be okay with her getting it somewhere else.
You know, he mad. She ain't waste no time.
It was
like, damn, yo, it's only been a week, yo.
The paper's still dry. The ink is still wet. Yeah, part of I said that shit fucked up.
I haven't even got my stuff out yet.
I still got shit over there. Oh shit!
He's saying
she went on vacation, fucking the next dude. He still got shit in the house. Oh my god!
Good for her.
Good for her.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah!
She's sitting, you know, she's
Quality
been
time,
happy a
yo.
long time. I hope she's able to find happiness, man.
If you don't want to spend quality time with your partner, it's like, what's the point then?
Oh yeah. Especially when
quality time and touch.
they're saying it like on a daily basis.
That's my shit.
But big shout out to Tom Brady, man. I hope he gets a chip this year.
Nah,
you're not.
Nah, fuck him.
Nah, fuck out of here, yo.
He's got enough of them.
I mean, he gave up so much. You know, you wanted to be like,
fuck him. He ain't.
If he wins this year, it's like a movie.
Nope. He already broke the record. He's broken mad records. Fuck him. I hope he never wins anything again.
Oh man.
I hope his era of winning is over, and now he could be a loser the rest of his life.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
Yeah, I feel you. Shout out to his wife though.
Yeah, again, and good for her.
You know what I mean? Get that hip thrust.
Well, an elite athlete, I guess she ain't going. She can't. She got a type.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
she got a type.
You think she's going to date the fucking pizza guy or some shit?
No, I just thought like somebody like a CEO status, like a billionaire type, like a Bezos, not Bezos, but yeah, that's why my mental was fucked up.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of money you get where it's like, you know, I got money.
Yeah.
You know, what's your...
I don't need you for that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, she's not like, a couple $1,000s. Nah, she's got big money. She got more money than Brady.
Yeah.
So it was like, nah, it was definitely not about the money. You know?
She wanted to get turned out over a balcony on vacation. Tom didn't have time for that.
She wanted to be touched. Somebody to listen to her as she talked about her problems.
Yep.
You know? Somebody to share her dreams with. You know, have breakfast with in the morning. Man. You got to be there.
Hang out with me.
You can't telework your relationship.
If I can't hang out with you, yo, that shit sucks.
You can't be a remote husband, okay? It's not a job you can do remotely.
Me and my wife, we hang out in the garage a lot. It's cool. That's how I get away from the kids' time.
You know, I always what they say, the wives, the military wives and the husbands that, you know, were at home while all their family members like deployed and shit. They spent a lot of time away, man. Like, you know, you talking about like back-to-back deployments. It'd be like years you don't see your spouse.
That's fucking wild.
It's wild. You know, but 20 years and they out. When you military be like, yo, it's time to go. Birdie's, he need to retire.
He don't got no time limit. Well, if he does, he said 2 more years at least.
2 more years.
I don't know. He can have it.
She gonna have a whole nother kid with somebody. It's gonna be the Brady family for real.
The Brady bunch.
It's the Brady bunch.
You saw whose granddaughter's getting married at the White House?
Who?
Joe Biden.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Joe Biden. Happy birthday, Joe Biden, to the president. Turned 80 years old. Jesus Christ.
Yo, I hope to. 80s, yo. If 80 can be like the...
How you that active at 80, yo?
Got to be.
My grandfathers were not active at 80. They were retired for most of my life. So to see somebody like this at 80 on a schedule, on a busy schedule.
Don't you know 80's a new 70, yo?
Nah, son. That shit's still old, yo. 70. I don't want to be moving like that at 55.
70's not really that old, though. Not anymore.
Because when we was young, be healthy. My dad hit 60 and it was over.
But when you think about like as what we consider being old, like we're old. Like when we were kids,
old as when we was kids.
We would be like, yo, you guys are old. You know what I mean?
I remember my childhood, like being a kid and watching my father's friends, and they look like shit compared to what 30-year-olds look like now.
Right. And we're taking a lot better care of ourselves.
It was alcoholics. They was not in Qatar.
The rappers are in their 50s, bro. You know what I mean? When you think about like Nas,
Busta Rhymes is still dropping shit too. We saw a clip of Busta Rhymes shit.
So what's gonna happen when Busta's like in 60s, 70s, 80s? I mean, these dudes, things are changing.
Why not? Yeah, fuck it. Dolly Parton just put out new music. Fuck it, yo. Why the rappers can't do it, yo? Who's stopping fucking Billy Joel or Bruce Springsteen from touring?
Big shout out to Joe Biden, man. Turning 80.
Turning 80. While running the fucking biggest countries in the world.
Right. If Joe Biden asks for another couple dollars for the Ukraine, bro, I'm telling you, he keep asking for billions of dollars.
Didn't Russia pop something off in Poland too?
Nah, like they said it was Russia, but it was really the Ukraine.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna say.
By accident, though.
Yeah,
they were trying to. No, it was.
They dropped the bomb by accident.
No, because Russia's dropping the missiles on them, so they try to like knock that one down, and it end up falling someplace else. You know what I mean?
That's what
Well, yo, shout out to the Ukraine. They putting the pressure on Russia.
Good luck.
Good luck. This you want to talk about the comeback kid? Nobody saw this coming.
Nobody.
Yeah, we all
Nobody
thought
saw this happening.
This is like 94 Bulls playing like
This is wild.
fucking
Not 94. 94 they lost.
96 Bulls
There you go. That's a better year.
playing like 91 fucking Knicks or some shit. You know what I mean? The Knicks winning. Like what? I don't know. That was a bad comparison.
Yeah, I got a little
Yeah,
lost.
sports is not really my thing.
Your thing is politics, yo. Oh,
Yeah.
sports and politics. Your man fucking Herschel Walker.
This guy.
You told me about this shit. I was like, wait, Herschel Walker's in the news? The NFL legend?
Herschel.
I was like, what's going on with him?
I was surprised that you knew him as an NFL legend.
That's
I'm
the
like,
only way you should know him as.
that's
He was a fucking Heisman Trophy winner in college. He won the MVP. He was he was a fullback. His stats was crazy. He was running people over. He was like a fucking monster on the field.
he got hit a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he was a running back. That was his job, to run into motherfuckers.
This is Herschel Walker.
Fullback,
folks.
pardon me.
Our good air decided to float over to China, bad air. So when China gets our good air, their bad air gotta move.
This is not real.
This is real. He went to the Sarah Palin School of Politics.
Able. And that's the problem.
We're living in a
said,
skit.
what we need to do is look into how we can stop.
This is like the
those
Boondocks.
things. He talked about doing a disinformation.
So Herschel Walker, for those that you don't know, is neck and neck with the Democratic Senate. What was his name? In Georgia.
That's insane. So it was a tie. So half the people in Georgia voted for him.
Yeah, they were neck and neck. Raphael Warnock.
Why are they voting for Herschel Walker, yo? That's just his popularity down there because he's from Georgia.
He's popular.
Yeah,
He's getting a lot of all the wild shit that he say is giving him a lot of news feed.
That was like a Boondock scare. I didn't believe that was him. I didn't even know he was still alive.
Bro. I'm surprised you even knew.
Your heroes gotta die young, yo. I'm sorry to say it, yo. You turn into the villain.
That's looking at women. That looking at just social media.
What his plans are
looking into
to
things
run.
like that, and we can
Who
stop
knows?
that.
What is he gonna do down there?
They want
Who
to just continue
knows?
to
What is he
talk
standing
about
on?
Taking away your constitutional rights.
Now think about this.
Talk about bad air
At
from
one
China.
time, science said man came from apes. Did it not?
Yes.
That's when you go to the science.
Every time I read or hear that, I think to myself, you just didn't read the same Bible I did.
Well, this was interesting though. If that is true, why are there still apes?
Yo, he's high, yo. This is not real. Every day is April Fool's Day. I gotta bring that shit back.
If that's true,
this shit is not fucking real.
Why is there still apes?
Why not all the apes became human?
Yo, listen, it's a real question. It's a real question. Now
he's gonna be in charge of a state, B.
What confuses me about this, right?
It's
is that
very confusing.
the people vote for him would be considered like the religious right. But the other guy, Raphael Warnock, is a legit pastor. So it's like
what is he saying? Is he sounding worse than Herschel Walker? What does he sound like?
He's, regular.
Well, now I'm expecting another cartoon character.
He's not as interesting.
Over the next 6 years.
He's a pastor. Yeah,
God bless each and every one of you. Good morning. Keep the faith.
He's a reverend. That's Sunday morning.
And he's losing to Herschel Walker?
Not losing yet. They're doing the runoff in December.
It's tie.
Right? Yeah.
He did not see this coming. Did anybody see this coming?
Well, let me ask you, did you vote?
No, I was in Mexico. I was hanging out with the people of Tolucan.
This is your fault.
It's my fault I didn't vote in Georgia.
This is your fault. Nah. But for those of you that got out here and did the damn thing, big shout out to you.
Congratulations. You use your rights.
But the Republicans took over the House. Democrats were it wasn't the big red wave that people thought it was gonna be. So
they thought it was gonna be a big swing back to like the red after started running shit after Biden won.
Right, but it wasn't like that. They took the House over though. And right now the Herschel Walker and the Raphael Warnock race is going to determine the Senate because right now there's 49 Republican seats.
It lands on Georgia to determine?
Yeah, so the Democrats pick up a seat, then it'll be a dead heat with the.
Herschel Walker has to win now.
Yeah.
I want to live in the world where
win.
it's cartoon characters running shit.
This guy, Herschel Walker.
I want him to win. Yo, that's what they voted for.
He's a pro-lifer. Like, he's not the... You gotta go look him up.
We got Arnold Schwarzenegger as the governor. He won. Donald Trump as the president. I'm rooting for... Wasn't Jimmy the Body Ventura was like the governor of Minnesota? I want to live in the world where cartoon characters make the rules.
And this is why Herschel Walker
This is like Roger Rabbit to me.
This is why he has a chance. He gets up on TV, he talks gerbil, but people
gerbil gibberish.
People want to, they want to see the cartoon character.
I want to see the world burn.
This guy is literally
I've lost hope in humanity.
This guy is an embodiment of loss of hope.
I want to see it crash and burn before the media comes.
And you will. See, you anarchists are dangerous.
When the media comes, I want it to land right on my fucking head, yo.
Dangerous. Nah. Big shout out to Raphael Warnock.
This is why I'm so shocked I stopped that guy and helped him with his dog. Because these are the thoughts that I have.
Listen. I don't get it.
It was out of character. It felt weird. I got out the car and everything.
It's a real life origin.
I didn't fucking lower the window and be like, yo, take care of your dog, you motherfucker.
I'm surprised he didn't barbecue the dog afterwards. Throw him in the back like, oh, he'll end up here.
This is what I do to these motherfuckers when they get hit.
Nah. Go check out Herschel Walker though.
Please.
Check him out.
It's like watching the Boondocks cartoon.
Nah, not you listening.
Me?
You listening? Go check out Raphael Warnock. That's the guy. I don't know.
God.
Check them both out. That's a Republican and Democrat ticket.
Yo, if you in Georgia, vote for Herschel Walker. That's my endorsement.
Oh my
That's
God.
Rare one that says.
Listen. This guy's awful. I'm sending your sister this.
What happens? Oh my God, no! She's gonna text me. She's gonna send me so many links.
Yeah, I'm sending your sister this episode.
No,
Let me do a timestamp.
Oh, please.
We're just gonna be like, yo, listen to this right here.
She's already mad. I was in Mexico and didn't.
Listen to this guy right here.
Send me mad links.
You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm sorry. I don't.
In front of our audience,
I don't click on none of them.
This is what he does. Listen, hey,
them.
this is America. You have the right to vote for the candidate that you feel represents you.
Yo, it'll be like real life Roger Rabbit. It's the cartoon. It's the people that were on TV running shit now.
So speaking of Roger Rabbit, Donald Trump announced his presidency again.
Yo, my God!
Congratulations.
Oh man, what's his stance on now? I would have did it better. I told you so.
Why should you?
Nah, he's coming back. Make America.
When I gave you the shot, what's he running on? What's
Make America great again.
Again?
Great again.
Again with an exclamation point. No, this is not. This is. Oh, I thought it said 2022.
On behalf of Melania, myself, and our entire family, I want to thank you all for being here tonight. It's a very special occasion at a very special place. You and all of those
Look
watching
at his wig, yo.
are the heart and soul of this incredible
He's too rich
movement,
to have that wig.
greatest country in the history.
He's too rich.
We were
This
a
man does
great
an hour
nation.
worth of talking.
He's the greatest
be
scammer.
a
We're
great
witnessing the greatest
nation
scammer of all
again.
time. And he got the balls to be doing it on TV in front of people. This is Catch Me If You Can live.
Is being
This is
forced
Leonardo
upon us
DiCaprio.
by Biden and the radical left lunatics.
Radical left.
Right into the
Lunatics.
ground. This decline is not a fate.
He's feeding
we
the
must
fire.
accept. When given the choice, boldly, clearly, and directly, I believe the American people will overwhelmingly reject
Biden
the left's
can't run
platform
again.
of national ruin, and they will embrace our platform of national greatness and glory
Oh my
to America.
God.
Listen.
To the wall, which would have been great.
Oh, this
if they
is
said,
spooky,
no,
yo.
no, we're not going to do that. And that's when I realized that they actually want to have this disaster known as open borders. Hard to believe, isn't it? But one of the reasons we had so much success at
He's
the
going
border
back
was
to his
because
old
of
tricks.
the fact that two things. We got Mexico to give us free of charge 28,000 soldiers. That helps.
Oh, man.
The president of Mexico is a great gentleman, by the way. Socialist, but that's okay. He can't have everything. But he's a great man and a great friend of mine. But 28,000 soldiers while we were building the wall. And then when the wall was finished, that's how we set all these records. We have records that nobody can even compete with right
What
now.
records?
It's a disaster.
Yeah,
I believe
Trump is back.
Voter ID.
Trump is
so
full
simple.
Trump.
And of course, we will do whatever it takes to bring back honesty, confidence, and trust in
He looks like a meatball.
elections.
Look at his face. It's orange.
Listen.
To eliminate cheating, I will
To eliminate
demand
cheating.
voter
His face
ID,
is like super
same-day
bronzed.
voting, and
He
only
look like no
paper
more.
ballots.
Talking shit about Mexicans. He got more Aztec powder on his face.
Don't do that to Aztecs.
Of the
People
world.
don't deserve that.
With your help, we will create communities where our children will grow up safe and strong.
I'm sick of this guy already.
Yo.
Is he back on Twitter?
Not yet, but Elon Musk
Shout
did a
out
poll.
Twitter. Yo, what the fuck is
Elon
he
Musk
doing,
is doing
yo?
a poll to see how people feel about Trump coming back to Twitter.
You saw what he did?
You know, I'm not going to lie. I kind of want him to come back to Twitter.
Yo, you saw what Elon Musk did?
How he fired everybody?
He fucking, yo, remember how we was talking about him firing the dude on Twitter?
Yeah.
That was like I fucking rewinded that part so many times. I laughed a lot. But he gave his whole tech department, basically all the employees, like, yo, I want to ramp this shit up. I want to get to like Twitter 2.0. So all the remote work, deaded. Y'all got to come back. Y'all got to work harder for longer hours. And if you're not down with that, I expect your resignation. And they said like half the company quit.
Yeah, I heard.
He was like by 5 o'clock. And it was like, yo, everybody said, fuck this.
Yeah, it's gotta suck to be a Twitter employee right now with a family or just with just life shit. And now you're trying to figure out, and it's the holidays, trying to find employment. And now the market, it's not just Twitter laying people off. Microsoft's laying people off.
Amazon,
you know what I'm saying?
This guy's like micromanaging to the fucking 100th level, yo. Down to each employee, yo. If you don't fucking do this by 5 o'clock, pack your shit.
Yo.
Oh my God.
He said
what a maniac.
He said he's tired. He said he's never worked so hard. He's tired of being CEO. He's gonna be looking for CEO soon. And
I thought when he bought it, he wasn't gonna be running the day-to-day of that shit.
Bro, I honestly think he got roped into this Twitter shit, running his mouth on Twitter.
He thought he could really do something better.
Yo,
they said the update, since this shit happened on like Thursday, we recording Saturday. They said, yo, Twitter got like a week. So there's not enough engineers like on top of it before it starts like glitching and crashing.
Hey, we'll find out. We'll find out.
He's fucked.
He sold a lot of Tesla stock when he was buying this Twitter shit.
Yeah.
And if you look at Tesla, the stock,
that shit is dropping like a motherfucker.
Yo, bro, Tesla's at like 180 right now.
Yo.
You know what I mean? So he was able to liquidate some of his shares, in that time period before this drop happened.
Before the drop.
You know what I mean? Because now, like when he sold it, when he's talking about Twitter shit, it was around like 300-400, and he used some of that as a leverage to get the
buy,
loan,
right? Because he didn't put up the $44 billion.
Nah, he got loans on.
He only put like $4 billion up.
So he's able to put some of that shit in cash. Because now if he would have turned it into cash, people would have got scared and been like, "Yo, he's selling Twitter, he's selling Tesla. What's going on?" But he's used his Twitter shit to be like, "Yo, I need money."
Hide the money,
right? So when he starts selling his shares, it's like, oh, he's selling it because he's trying to buy Twitter, right? So it made sense. It didn't like cause fear in the market.
Yeah,
that's what happened with FTX. Binance did that big removal, and then people got scared and pulled all their money out. But yo, this shit is at $180. Elon Musk is literally on Twitter arguing with people. I feel for him though. This is about to be a major, like Twitter is a big deal. People are starting to pull off of Twitter. This is nasty stuff, man. Nasty stuff. But he wants to bring Donald Trump back. I think he's gonna have to.
It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, he's gonna have to just to bring Twitter back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been over Twitter for like 6 years already.
Speaking of people losing, you heard the baby is having problems giving away tickets. Now we've talked about him a couple times here. Yo, he can't give away tickets,
going to
bro.
Concerts?
Yo, people don't want
to. Mad expensive too now, yo.
He can't give it away. Like he's showing up to places trying to give people free tickets, and they're like, "Nah,
we good.
We good."
And that was a fucking fast run then.
Right?
That was quick. It looked like he had a lot more potential.
I feel for him, bro. That's gotta suck, man. To be in that position right now, it's like where you can't even give your shit away. I would have to take a pause. Just chill for a bit.
Yeah, disappear.
You know what I mean?
Like 2 years, sit somewhere, and then
count your coins. Yeah. Let your old shit rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chill for a bit.
This is bad.
Yeah.
If he keeps trying and trying, it's gonna.
Hey, it kills these images last forever.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
He's gonna be like in a rut.
Finish out. I don't know what his money's like. He's probably making most of his money on tours. But I feel for him. I really do.
You saw what the Oculus is doing with the VR shit? They doing a concert. They doing a Biggie concert in VR. I think next month. To honor Biggie's 50th birthday.
Really?
He would have turned 50 years old this year.
Really?
You got the Oculus? You gonna watch it?
I mean, I just told me, yeah, it's free. Why not?
Look that up, yo. The Biggie Oculus concert.
You know, it's I don't know how about
Meta.
Puffy has keeps making money on this, yeah. I don't know.
That was my dad's conspiracy theory.
What's that?
This is hold on. I gotta press this button. Hold on.
The views expressed by Conceited Nobody guests
My
are
dad,
not the shared views of its
rest in
hosts
peace.
or producers.
So don't come at me, all right? The conspiracy theory was that did he kill Biggie?
Oh man, that was a big
was like, yo,
industry thing.
he made so much money like on the flip or the fucking recognition he got with the songs he made, the fucking Every Breath I Take, the remake.
A lot of people were saying that when he died. You know, it was like a conspiracy theory.
I put the volume up. So VR concert in the metaverse.
Yo,
Look at hip hop trying to save $1 billion company.
Zuckerberg needs this.
Yo, he's trying hard.
Yo,
he put out a statement saying it's his fault, and then he had to fire 11,000 people for losing for spending like $50 billion on metaverse.
Right.
He takes full responsibility, but all these other people gotta get fired.
Yo,
it's so fucked up.
This metaverse shit was a big flop, bro. Like, nobody asked you for the metaverse. You know, you keep trying to push it down our throats. It's like very beta. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he came out too early with it. He should have sat for another couple. Pardon me. It's like he wanted to get the head start on it, but the tech ain't there yet. That VR shit to
It's
live
not
in
there
it
yet.
because he wants people to live in that world.
It's not there yet. It's not there yet. I mean, you know, and thinking about it now, like, I guess it's good that, you know, they're still keeping Biggie's memory alive by doing a concert in the metaverse. You know what I mean? So
It sounds
you know,
cool.
It sounds, yeah. So
It sounds like a thing
not
to
be
do, like to hang out. If you could invite like your friends in a group chat or something.
not to be a total hater. You know what I mean? So
It sounds cool. It sounds like this is a good purpose. Like I would love to have it and fucking hang out with you at the concert and like tag somebody else or something.
it sounded good in theory. It's just the when I got into and started looking at it's just not there yet. The dopest thing about it is the lobby. Sitting on a chair on the Oculus, you're hanging out.
You hanging out at a concert, then maybe you could set it up where you like chilling.
Okay, and that's dope. But until you get concerts to be suited with the special cameras that it would need to give me the view that I want to view.
Oh my God. Nah, it's different. It's never gonna be like that.
No, it can.
You're not gonna have that experience. Son, that Bad Bunny concert was like a religious experience for me, son.
Bro,
I'm never gonna have that in VR.
With the cameras, you can get it to a space where I can feel like, yo, I'm right next to Buddy.
Nah, bro. You missing out the smell, the feeling.
It won't be the
sound.
exact same thing. So live performances will
That's what
always
I'm
be
saying.
what they are.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can still get to a point where it's like, yo, you know, it's I feel like I'm there.
I mean, I feel like they're already doing that. They getting there. They starting to stream concerts and shit, like special events. They'll stream it. They stream like the Drake and Kanye concert when they did that joint show. They streamed it. Kanye streamed a couple of his concerts when he was doing his Get Back shit.
Streaming is one thing, but if you can get the technology is there, right? Well, it's coming up.
It's beta.
Imagine, you know, being able to put on your VR headset and have front row seats. Everybody had front row seats.
It's getting there. Yeah.
You know, it's not there yet, but that's where it would need to go. And even then, it would because we're not the ones. We're older, right? It's really the kids that make things pop it. Yeah. So what are you doing for children the ages of 0 to 15 to make them really want this Oculus shit? I don't see no kids asking about the Oculus. Now, I have seen there's a lot of VR shit and people are doing like the vests, and then they have certain games that Sony has their Sony VR shit that's dropping. But the angle that Facebook took, the corporate business shit, those people don't.
They don't run shit.
Not when
it comes to selling a product.
Pandemic was a hiccup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was like, yo.
As everybody was home.
And everybody's hurting since the pandemic.
Yeah.
Zoom is shit.
Inflation's a motherfucker.
You know what I mean? So
People ain't spending like that.
Nah. Zuckerberg.
During the pandemic, Tulsa was like, that shit got up to like $1,200.
Yo, man.
I made my money, yo.
Man, you should have got that. That Tesla money was good at a point, boy.
I remember I bought the stock at like 6 and change, and when it hit like 1,200, I said, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And it fucking started crashing after that shit. I said, thank God.
That Tesla money was good when it was good.
It was just like, I was like, even when I got it in at 6 something, it was like, this space company shouldn't be worth this much. Because I just feel like they weren't selling. They weren't selling.
They weren't doing anything.
They weren't selling enough Teslas to be worth that much. When Chevy's only at like 89 or some shit.
It didn't make any sense.
Honda's at 45. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't make any sense.
How the fuck is Tesla? It's all about the potential of what the technology behind that company is.
Right.
That's why I was like, when it hit to like 1,200, I said, yo, this is too much. I'm like, it's not Amazon. Right. Amazon, I could see him being a band because of what they offer and where it's everywhere on the fucking planet.
Right.
Tesla's not that.
Yeah, it was too high.
This is a fluke, yo. I'm getting the fuck out.
It was way too high. You know what I mean? But yo, shout out to Elon Musk. I mean, it's very good to watch him try to pull this off.
It's entertaining.
Very entertaining.
Billionaire games.
Billionaire for now.
Yeah, word, right?
Who knows how long that's gonna last?
These motherfuckers were like fucking Hollywood superstars for a second.
Who? These billionaires?
Billionaires.
Oh yeah, they came up during COVID.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Look at this guy.
Look at this shit.
This guy.
This memes is stupid, yo.
Yo.
What's the next topic, yo? We can't
right?
Describing a meme never works. So that's why we couldn't even do that shit.
Oh, yo, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
Rest in peace, damn, the Batman.
Right, yeah.
That was a hard pivot, but rest in peace to Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman from the animated series, and he did the Arkham games.
You know,
and like a lot of the movies.
Batman, Brooklyn Batman, Kevin Conroy did a voiceover thing. Shout out, yeah.
Oh, that's dope, yo.
Yeah, they had worked that out.
That's fire.
So I reached out to him again and was like, yo, you know, because they have a relationship because he reached out to him and shit.
That's cool.
But yo, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
Fucking legend, yo. Anytime I read the Batman comic books, I heard his voice.
Yeah,
like he was like fucking. I think he was the first one that changed the voice to have a Bruce Wayne and Batman voice. Because Michael Keaton wasn't. He was just a smooth talker the whole time. But he said it in an interview that he decided to come up with like that different persona where he had to be like this charming, quick, witty playboy, billionaire playboy, and then he got to be this gruesome crime fighter. Like he had to have two distinct voices.
So he does both. Kevin Conroy does both the voices for
Bruce
both
Wayne and Batman. Yeah,
That's what's up.
He flipped it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he's a legend, yo. They said too the guy that plays the Joker, Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
AKA Luke Skywalker. He does the voice of the Joker.
Luke Skywalker does. Oh,
yeah, that's Mark Hamill. And he fucking said any project he got that involved Kevin Conroy, like any like Batman shit, like he wasn't sure, like, all right, here's another script to play the Joker, like come back as the Joker. He said if Kevin Conroy was in it, he would just sign up immediately. Like he wouldn't even read the script. Because he already knew if Kevin was attached to it, it's solidified. It's a good product.
Yeah, that's what's up.
They had a good run, man.
They did.
This is the age, yo. We seeing all the legends die.
Yeah, I mean, this is our time. You know, these guys, it was their time when we was kids.
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean?
I used to run home. I remember running home for that intro. That Batman. What was your favorite episode?
My favorite episode.
Put you on the spot.
I'm gonna do a LeBron James right now.
Yo, you gonna fake it?
Yeah, you know, I got episodes I like.
It was such a great show.
It's 6 seasons.
Classic.
You know, how you just want me to pull up an episode 6 seasons? You tell me what episode you like.
My favorite one was the cape and the cow. where he had this guy running around trying to steal Batman's cape and cowl. And it was like a flip because it ended up being Batman who was sending him around doing his dirty work.
I don't remember that one.
Also, where Batman goes on trial and all the supervillains have him in court and they blame him. They blame Batman for becoming who they are.
I remember that one.
And then the lawyer defended him and said, no, it's because of you guys. There's a Batman. You're all evil. You've been evil before he showed up. You created him because somebody had to stop you guys.
I remember that one.
Yo, it was a fucking dope show.
You watched that show.
Cartoon. I remember that. Yo, I used to watch them shits over and over again.
I see. What came before Batman?
I'm a fucking fanatic. I'm a comic book fanatic, yo. I was reading the fucking shit to watch this shit moving and people voicing it. It was like my brain was exploding. That works too, but it was this one. And when the X-Men came out and I got to hear Wolverine talk, I was like, this is fucking amazing. Like, that's Wolverine's voice to me.
Maybe I can change the way they roll.
This is Kevin Conroy.
Oh, but this was him acting like somebody else. I forgot his name, Dice or some shit.
I hear he's been feeling the
He's like undercover.
You know the name of
his side
undercover?
characters. Yo.
He's a fan for real.
Yo, for real, son.
This was a good cartoon. It still holds to this day.
It was a classic.
You know,
Yo, when another story he tells is that when he got on the first season, he said they went over the budget. They went back over and over to keep making it better and better. Like, that's how much faith the studio had in it. They were like, he gives it credit to the studio. Like, yo, this was like movie level budgets we were getting for this fucking cartoon in 1991.
It was really good. It definitely showed.
That's why it holds up too.
Smooth, Uncle Artie.
This was something that this was a really good series. When you go back and watch it had 4 seasons. Go back and watch it now. It still holds up.
And it's like 26 episodes a season, so you're getting a lot of fucking cartoons.
What is it on now?
The origin of fucking Harley Quinn is here. Like, she's first appeared in this cartoon.
Oh, it's on Apple TV.
And she's like a fucking big ass character now. This cartoon is historic, yo. Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
Rest in peace, yo. Gone, but not forgotten.
Oh, yeah. He did Batman Beyond, too, because he was the old Bruce Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yo. He was Batman, son. He was Batman for like 4 decades.
Wow, you going to buy the box set here?
I'm not buying shit. This is all streamable.
What are you streaming on?
I think it's on HBO.
Oh, it's on HBO Max?
I think so.
Oh, that's all you had to say. Say less.
Yeah. I'm going to catch some. I'm gonna do a binge.
Yeah, 4 seasons. I might even do a binge. Yeah, just go through it quick. It's Saturday. Yeah. You know what I mean? What else we got going on here?
Yeah, yo. We can start wrapping this shit up too.
Oh, we good? It's
time.
It's time, folks. Listen. We are ending it with. Oh, we didn't talk about this guy.
Did more Nas. Yeah, we can save him. That wasn't really special.
Yo, Nas King Disease 3.
Cheer.
Nas 30 here.
30 years.
The storytelling. We didn't talk about that.
Oh, shot. Look for us on YouTube. We'll talk about it next week. But we're going to put up the videos of the storytelling class. So you can see Johan, the American story. Yeah, imagine we played that while you came out on stage.
Right.
That would have been ill, son.
That would have been ill.
And then my story.
Congratulations. You finally get to meet me.
Yeah, Red Wonder, talking shit on stage in front of people. Catch us on the YouTubes.
Catch us on the tubes. Yo, we still need those subscribers. So when you catch us, go down to that subscribe button.
Yeah, man. Now we're trying to put up videos, all right? So we can get a camera in here.
Hit that subscribe. Need to get an intern and shit. This is Nas 30.
Nah, it's 30. I think it's 30 years, right? Since 28.
Oh, okay.
Since Illmatic.
Illmatic.
Right? Illmatic came out in 94?
Don't give me a lot of you. Let me double check.
I think so.
That sounds about right.
It's hard.
94 was a tough year. Yeah, April 19th, 1994. Big shout out to Nas. Go. You already know. It's New York, so you already gotta know what time it is, because we're not gonna tell you.
Yeah, that's fucking right.
If you know, you know.
On your own, bitch.
See to nobody. Make sure you follow us, Spotify, YouTube.
YouTube. Check out the storytelling.
iTunes, SoundCloud, Spreaker. Just go ahead and Google the name. You know, COMCEITEDNOBODI.
I know they all praying, I go back to nothing. We in the future, let's get past the front and let's get money. This is practice.
We out of here.
This is magic. History, havoc. Instant classic. This is madness. In all fairness. We've been moving how you fuck niggas want 'em. My 30 for 30 highlights doing numbers.
Yo, it's your boy Rick Bell, and when I want to hear some real shit, I listen to Conceited Nobody. They keep it 100.
Couple of nobodies you should fucking listen to.
I just caught the 40, I might let it bang on 'em. I might rip my